don't care. I don't care. I have no sympathy. Don't care. I don't care. I just don't care. I'm sorry.
He's here.
It's here.
I missed him.
I missed him
I missed
too,
you guys.
And
Happy
he looks
birthday,
nice.
Plunge.
Yeah, happy birthday indeed.
A little belated. Tuesday was my actual birthday, but 32 feels nice. It's a good number.
Yeah.
You know, you're 32, right, Greg? Like you just turned 32 this month.
I am 32. Yeah.
This can be your birthday stream as well.
Mine's
We
next
celebrate
month.
your birthday. Maybe we
Birthdays
have to
all around.
see if we had known this, we would have done a Greg birthday stream and then a Plunge birthday stream and then a Chug's birthday stream.
We still got
And then
time
we
for
could
mine.
we could do that. We could definitely do that. Nice jersey. I think the blue background and the blue jersey are just giving you all
Shines.
sorts of vibes.
It shines right now.
I
I'm feeling
love
good.
I love it. Well, welcome everybody. Thanks Snooze for subscribing. So for everybody that's new here, Top Shot as well. For everybody that's new here, hi, I'm Plunge. That guy over there is Chugs. That guy down there is Greg Murray. And we've been doing this for it's been like 6 months now.
It's been a while.
Crazy to think about.
A long time.
Crazy to
Yeah.
think about that. So February 19th would have been 6 months. And I think we were still doing the first minute live show at that point. I think it might still be going. I'm not sure, totally sure. But they had a couple cool guests on tonight with all the music stuff that they got going on. So I expect some people to roll in from there. But we got a lineup tonight.
Yeah. Got a lot going.
It's going to be a
Lot
lot.
going.
There's going to be a lot of stuff. So, NFT God gifting. Hey, I'm just going to bring you up. Thanks for gifting 10 subs. We're going to start with you anyway, but you have been a staunch supporter of the First Minute live stream and then the Plunge Father stream throughout. I am so happy to have you back. The last time we had you on was our last big giveaway stream. And if I recall, I'm pretty sure that you gifted 100 subs that night. And you gifted 4 Kevin Durant 7,500. It was nuts. You were.
I give
all
away a
over the
lot.
place.
Legend.
It was a legendary night for NFT God, and he's back.
Hey,
he's
as you
back
said, man.
and better than ever.
I supported you guys since the very beginning. I remember
You did.
before you guys got all your big whales involved, I was giving you guys a bunch of moments to give away.
Yeah.
But then you got Arsenic on, and he's giving away these crazy. I'm like, all right, I can't do it anymore. I can't compete with that. My moments were worth maybe 100 or 200. He's giving away $1,000 moments. I'm like, all right, I'll let these guys take it from there.
That was a
I love
crazy
you guys'
night.
show, man. I'm still a big, huge fan of Top Shot, and I
Same.
never will stop being one. I love Top Shot, and it seems like it's going up now. It seems like it hit where the lowest, and I don't think it's going to go up in the summer too much. But next season, I think all Series 1 and a lot of Series 2 will go up as well.
We'll see.
We'll
I think
see.
everybody's
Yeah,
got a
we'll
little
see.
bit of a different perspectives, but I'm bullish. I like Top Shot. I haven't left. I'm still here.
Yeah. I
like
gotta
other
say,
NFTs too, but I like
I
Top
gave
Shot.
away a DeLorean that night too. Someone just said.
You did. You gave some other stuff. You gave some VV stuff. There was, I don't even know. There was some.
I don't even know, man. I forget. That was a
yeah,
long
it was a
road.
lot. Rock Doggy in the chat's asking, "Hey, Chugs, you still got Pirates?"
they're actually today bundled all 5 of them, and I listed them on OpenSea for not much.
Thank you, D Power, for the sub.
the
Much appreciated. And Dream
treasure
Shaker as well.
the treasure hunt thing. It was fun while it lasted. The art was kind of neat if you're into pirates. I'm not crazy about pirates. I thought it was cool while it lasted, but that's about all I could say on that. I mean, sometimes the roadmap just runs out and you don't have anything else. Before we get into anything other than what NFT God came on for,
Shit,
I want to
Rock
ask
Doggy,
you.
Thank you, man.
I want to ask
Subs
you
coming in left and right, man.
real quick, NFT God.
Oh, okay.
If you had to pick which team is going 4-12 and the other one's going 9-7 between my Saints, led by Jameis Winston, and your Jared Goff Lions, who's going 4-12 and who's going 9-7? They have to. One goes one way, one goes the other.
It's gonna be better because you guys have a really good defense and you have the running back. And I don't really care who your quarterback really is. Lions are.
Real good.
Oh, he's awesome, and you guys have a really good you guys have built your defense up really, really badass in the last 3 to 4 years in the draft. So you can't really mess with that. Lions are shit, dude. I
was gonna say, take this as no buzz for Detroit Lion fan.
I don't think Lions are going to win more than 5 games, but whatever. I don't. But I think that they have the right kind of management now because they're not really looking for the guys that are like part of the Belichick era and the Matt Millen, all that crap. They're actually looking for guys that know what the hell they're doing, it seems like. And I'm hoping for the best. Like, I love the draft. This is the only draft I actually like probably in the last 10 years. Like, I think they pick some really good guys that don't just fit their scheme. They pick, like, the best guys available in every round, I thought. So, your Saints are going to – they might actually be back in the playoffs. I mean – you lose a lot with.
We'll see. We'll see.
It's a tough.
Cautiously optimistic, but anyway.
I'll look at your competition. Like, is Ryan's like another year older? Like Atlanta's like, and they just lost.
I don't know. They got the Bucks in the division, don't they?
Yeah, who are returning everyone, but we'll just not. We're not going to talk. We're
Super
not
Bowl
talk.
champion
We're
Bucks.
not going to talk about that.
They
And
got
I
to be on
can't
the
really
wild
go.
card. I think the Bucks are going
I
to win the
haven't even
division.
looked up all because I have like 3 or 4 fantasy drafts coming up in the next 2 weeks, and I haven't done any research yet. Like, I've been so busy. So, but I think the Saints. I'm taking your running back in the first round for sure in any those drafts that goes like snake drafts. So
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
He's
what they're
good.
called.
I
nice,
couldn't
nice
figure
man.
I'm only in one
Worm
draft.
draft.
All my other drafts are all
The
awkward.
worm. The worm.
The
What
worm.
else you got? Did you get the worm?
I did.
We've got. Is it Brinkman? That's the guy. The
Yeah,
artist name. That's
Brinkman's the one who drew the. He's the one
So
who
for any-
drew the worm piece that we all got
The worm
airdropped,
heart.
or the first 100, right?
yeah. He's
I
gonna
didn't
be
Yeah.
on tonight.
He'll come
Which is
with us.
dope.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
Punch
excited.
Bowl
I was number
in the-
15.
He was in the Worm Discord. 2 days ago?
I was lighting that kid
harassing
up.
people, man. He was
For putting it in the wrong
Lighten them up.
wallet.
no. He was like,
Yeah,
"You
so the
need to
story
give
goes-
that away now."
Yeah. Tell that quick
So
story,
the table,
Plunge, and then
yeah.
we
So anybody
give
that
away
doesn't
some
know,
stuff.
it's like who are they talking about, right? So there's this NFT called the Worm. Oh, that looks nice.
Nice.
There's this NFT
Good
called the
picture,
Worm,
yeah.
and it's sort of a social experiment, and it's the I forget the name of the Discord. It's like WTF or something like that. But they
Ambition,
started with
WTF.
arsenic. Yeah, ambition.wtf. They started it with arsenic, and the idea was that you passed it from wallet to wallet, and they wanted to see how far they could get it. And lots of people were like, passing it within their groups and everything. And I got it sent to me from someone in the Cool Cats Discord, and then like I was told what to do with it, which I thought was like, he's like, you can have it, but you got to give it to this wallet right away. And I was like, okay, fine. That's fine with me. I don't get to dictate. And then it made its way like around the Cool Cats group. And then it made its way into my Discord, which is like the Plunge In. There's only like 20 or 30 of us, and like pretty much everybody got it. And then it made its way into Squanchland, and it made its way all the way around. And then some like it made its way back into the Worm Discord or the ambition.wtf Discord, and they had all these packs they were going on, the Pact of the Orphans or something, I don't even know, where it was like, hey, you're gonna get it. And then one guy decides to like hijack the Worm and take it on its own route, and he passes it to his buddy who had never had an NFT before, downloaded, or the story goes that he downloaded some Doge wallet off of like online to like his first Ethereum wallet, and he got like malware, and the Ethereum wallet
What?
that he
I
downloaded,
didn't know all of
Yeah, he
this.
cut-
Holy shit.
the story goes that the kid like tried to copy the wallet address of the kid that had sent it to him for the next person, and it like flipped the wallet and it sent it to like a scammer wallet. So now the Worm is living in this scammer wallet, and so
No
people are like
way.
sending NFTs to this wallet trying to get this person's attention that's like clearly a scammer, or at least that's the story. I don't know that I believe it. I don't know. I can't, but I don't know. It's crazy. The
Free the
story
worm.
goes, yes, Chicago Spartan. I don't know. Yeah, Free the Worm is the name of the
So
story. But
it's
we
stuck?
got
Someone just said
It's
it's
stuck.
still stuck.
it's still stuck. Yeah, it's in
Oh,
a
yeah.
wallet that's pretty.
Oh,
yeah, it's it might be dead. I think it got to like 230 something wallets. But anyway, Brinkman, the guy that did for the first 100, he's on tonight. We got a ton of people on tonight. NFT God, you're on tonight. You're on for a very specific purpose, not because we love you, which is part of the reason why. but, like, you've got a project. So talk to
I
us about
do.
it. Tell us about it.
I do. I still can't give the drop date because I'm waiting for the team to figure out the best possible time to do it where we're not going to be up against a ton of other projects. So the gas, we don't want a gas wars type thing. We want the gas to be like I'd love to have the gas under 50, but 50 GWEI. But I don't know what. So I'm just trying to. Right now, I did everything I had to do. So let me tell you about the ruse though. So the ruse, basically, the whole idea and concept came from Squanchland. There's a lot of Aussies in that group, and they love kangaroos. It's really funny being in the Rue Discord because there's people. Someone just posted a video. He's at work yesterday, and he's videotaping a bunch of kangaroos outside his office, just running across the field. It was pretty damn cool. So these Rues, I have a really good friend. We went to college together. We were roommates back in college. Like, I'm 42 now, so we're both in our 40s. And this guy, he teaches graphic design, animation, and a whole bunch of other stuff at some art graduate school down in Miami. So the guy's really, really, he's really artistic. That's not the right word. He's a good artist, and he has a lot of different modalities when it comes to what he can do. So we were trying to basically work on what we can make, what would make it pop in order for his stuff to sell, because I want him to, he's working 4 jobs right now. Like, the dude's walking house to house right now selling like solar panels and shit. I'm like, dude, you have to stop doing that. The NFT world's full of great artists, and you could be one of them. Let's do this. So we've been working on this for like 5 weeks now.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
It has. Well, the thing is, if we would have known how Python and the blockchain all worked beforehand, it would have been done probably 3 weeks ago. But I had to basically go through and rename every single stupid picture and then put it into a spreadsheet for the Python guy. And oh my God, I don't even want to get into all that right now, but I'll just say I spent about 80 hours of my own time after my real job working on this crap for the last 2 weeks. And there's about 3,200 different pictures. So each picture is a layer, and there's 18 different layers. There's about 600 or 700 different conditions that have to be put into the programming too. And it's super, super complex. So anyway, how it all goes is it's done. I did everything I needed to do. I renamed everything. I had a really good I have a CTO guy that's been helping me out, and he renamed everything in a batch style. So everything's going a lot better now. And we're gonna I can't say the date, but it's gonna be next week.
Okay.
And
sometime next week.
Yeah, and these guys that you're looking at right there, that's just what we made. Like, that was made like 5 weeks ago. The stuff's way, way more detailed than that now, and it's just, they're so much better looking than they were when it started off. Like, I can't really show everything right now. If I could, I would. But yeah, I'm a damn lawyer in real life, and now I'm doing all this crap that I never ever thought I'd be doing. And I'm working with people I never thought I'd ever be like in a collab with, like an artist and these tech dudes. Like, I'm
It's
like,
crazy. Holy cow. 2020 I think Squanching just hopped in. Rice Boy 42069 420 just gifted 20 subs.
Let's
Holy
go.
cow.
nice.
What's up, man? It's good to see you. It's
Oh,
good to
I
see
have
you.
to
Thank
say
you so
that-
much.
I have to say one thing. Take a lap, Jason.
Ooh, take a lap. Take a lap.
always-
Thank you.
He tells me that every day in the damn Discord.
In the
so I have to
Discord.
say it back to him.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Much
yeah,
appreciated.
I'm not gonna take up all your time. It's your birthday. All
No,
I'm
this
just
is
saying
great.
is I'm super excited to be done with what I had to do for this. And I joined I didn't join. I started this whole thing to help him out, basically to get him into the NFT space. He has I'm not going to say he's Beeple, but he has over 6,000 original 101 arts that he's going to basically put in the NFTs sooner than later. And I figure the best way to get him exposure is to do one of these projects that launch it, and then he can work on that later. So, yeah, his name's Patrick Joseph. He has a webpage that I'll share in the private,
In the chat.
and
Yeah.
I'm looking really forward to this. I'm super excited, and I'm
Yeah.
most excited that I'm done doing everything I had to do, because I thought all I was going to be doing was promoting this and growing a community. I didn't know I was going to be building spreadsheets and all these inputs.
Hey, it's tough out there. So you got some ruse or like something to give away for the crowd, right?
Yeah. I'll give away one rue. Whoever it is, have them DM me at you could type it in there. It's Top Shot Fanatic. That's my Twitter. Just have them DM that Twitter, and whoever you pick, they win. And I'll send it to them when it's over. Like, I get everybody that wins these things, and they're like, where's my stuff? I'm like, it's not out yet.
They
Like,
haven't even.
After launch, you will get your free shit.
Yeah, so I have to say that you will not get it until we do our drop, because I get
All right.
people DMing me like, "Where's my stuff?" I'm like, "Dude, come on, like stop."
Let's do it. So we're gonna do it. This is for everybody in the Twitch right now. The key word that you need to type is Roo Crew. Roo Crew. ROOCREW.
Brew
One
Crew.
word.
One word.
Roo
Brew Crew.
Roo Crew. One word.
One word, Brew Crew.
And I see Caruso in the chat. The interlude is still uploading, so I'm hopeful that it will work. by the
Someone
end of
has
the
said I
evening.
look like the cool
Roo
version of
Crew.
Piers Morgan. That's funny.
There you go.
Nice.
I would take that as a compliment.
I do. I take it as a compliment.
Roo Crew in the chat. All right, everybody. And for anybody, I did type this earlier, but if you're over there in YouTube land, it's not going to work. So you got to
Gotta
come over
get
to
in
Twitch
there.
if you want to be
Twitch.
in. I do have I have a spreadsheet of all 735 responses to the form that I put out there earlier. So we will do a handful of things from that as well. But probably 70 to 80% of what we're going to give away tonight, we're going to give away to the folks in the Twitch stream being here. Subscriber luck is a thing. So just something to keep in mind. We're going to go ahead and roll this. We've got a little over 130 eligible users. So this is for the Roo Crew. Lesbian Panda 666.
Really,
love
she
that
wanted
name.
something else on my
Oh, man.
Discord, man.
That's a spicy name.
It is.
That's a
It is.
spicy name.
Gotta-
I think she's
gotta like that
won.
one.
I think this person, they have won something on my stream before as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Really?
So
They won
congratulations.
something on my
Welcome back.
Discord as well, too. Well, I'll tell you what,
Awesome.
man. You enjoy your birthday, and thanks for having me on.
Yeah.
And I'll probably send you a couple more gifts, but I'm not going to come back on, man. I was up way too late last night, and I need to go to bed.
Sure. That sounds good, man. Hey, super great. Hey, we'll keep you. Oh, Arsenic.
Arsenic just
30
rolled
gifted
through.
sub. Everybody's going to be subbed up.
Insanity.
NFC God, thank you so much for coming on. It's good to see you, man, and good luck with your project. Keep us posted when it all comes out, and we'll certainly retweet and tag some friends.
All right. You have
Talk
a great
soon.
night, man. Have a great show.
All right, live it. All right.
Always
Hello.
a nice, friendly face
Oh
to
man,
see.
he's a
Yeah.
blast. I love him.
I wanted to
love
bring
him.
up really quick, just because we are initially a Top Shot show.
Yeah, for sure.
The Koro challenge, I had no idea it was over 27,000 completions. I mean, I know that it's easy. It was a relatively doable one, but
Mhm.
it's pretty wild. Like for a challenge, reward to have that kind of a count on it. Like, do y'all have any
Yeah,
kind of takeaways from it? Like, I honestly didn't. I just saw the number and was just kind of like, whoa, damn. Like, y'all have any quick thoughts on any of that? The number?
I wasn't following, but from what I saw on Twitter, weren't most of the people were saying they either had what they needed already or they had to pick up one piece. So I think that number makes sense based on that. And I think it's cool that they're doing it. They're making them a little bit easier. There's some out there that are kind of easy to get to.
Well, and the next one, this next one they've announced
I
is the
didn't
All
even have to do
NBA.
anything.
Yeah, I didn't have any Cavs players, and I was like, I'm not about to buy Cavs players. Sorry, No offense. to
Kevin Love
Cavs
was
fans,
$4, bro.
Well, I mean, but then I would have had I just given away Sexland or Sexton, which was kind of a bummer.
Yeah.
But shout out to I think Jay
You know-
Booz who got it. He was one step closer. There's an All NBA challenge now though, which is kind of cool. I wonder what the reward's
so-
going to be for that.
It doesn't matter. But hey, guess what? If you've collected Seeing Stars, utility, bro. Utility. You don't even have to think. You can just go bing, 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 bing.
You just throw those
All 10
guys
of
in
them are
there.
in Seeing Stars.
Yeah.
Look at that. You get a playoff pack. It's a big deal. Hashtag utility. 10,000 packs up for grabs. I know I already
Instant
completely-
verification.
No, I thought that, I mean, the low hanging fruit stuff is good, right? In the same
Why
way
not?
the Quavo
Yeah.
challenge is like you low hanging fruit. It's a good way to keep people engaged. It's free shit. Everybody loves free shit. Do I know anything about Isaac Okoro? Do I care about a Cavs player in the summer league?
He
No.
was awesome. He was awesome
care.
in the SEC. That's all I remember.
Yeah,
He was
so-
at Auburn and he was awesome.
This is
That's about it.
100% true, Chicago Spartan. Happily spend $300 or $400. I'll spend $300 in
That's
gas
me. That's me.
on something that I've
Speak-
never researched.
Speaking of which, quick little plug. We've got a little bit of time left with the Cool Cats. The last 4 OG jerseys that are up for auction, and we started the bidding in USD, right? But then we translated it to ETH. It's like everybody's just like piled in. They're like, "Oh, that's nothing.
That's nothing. It's
nothing."
0.003.
But,
or something
To
stupid.
anybody who's in Cool Cats, who if you're one of the 4 in the lead right now for one of the jerseys, it's much appreciated. Just know that the proceeds are going to good use. A lot of not just time but funds from our pockets, me, Bakra, and Plunge. We've put a lot of effort into kind of like bringing certain things to the table for everybody in there, and certain startup fees and stuff. Like those jerseys didn't just kind of happen by themselves. There were things that needed to be put fronted to make that happen, and so that goes a long way to sort of help bring make us whole on that kind of thing. So we really appreciate it. And plus the jerseys are freaking sweet. I mean, and there's going to only be a couple more left going out, and that's it. We might do a season 2 kind of like new edition of jerseys, but they're not going to be the same as this. This is it. So anyway.
All right, we're gonna do another quick giveaway. I got a bunch of moments that people sent me, so we're gonna throughout. So we're gonna do another quick giveaway here. One of my good buddies from the Plungers, Vinny, sent me a couple moments, 3 or 4. We're gonna start with this Chuma Okeke. This
Okiki,
is-
bro.
Whatever, Okiki. Sorry, my bad.
Okay.
I didn't think that was that bad of a pronunciation attempt.
Sorry.
Chuma Okiki. This is a rookie moment from what team is he on? Don't even know. Orlando Magic. So we're going to give this one out. Chugs, you're going to keep track of our.
Oh.
Because I'm not-
okay.
Chugs.
Let me open up a notepad, little
Yes.
note, and just
You're in
type
charge
in.
of deciding and making sure.
Okay,
And,
this is for the Chuma
Okiki.
Okaka.
And I got these like in the last
Okiki.
2 days, so it's going to take me a day or it's going to take me like 6 or 7 days to send them. So I do need to keep this.
Yes.
So everybody in the chat, what do you think? Okiki, Okeke. That is going to be what we have everyone type. Okeke. Okeke. All right, did it come up yet? Oh, here we go. The new interlude. The new giveaway interlude.
Is it ready?
It's ready.
Let's hear it.
Hey.
Subscribe and that bullshit. You might win some free shit. Give. Gonna give away. We're gonna give away some. Give. We're gonna give away. We're gonna give away some. It could be you. It could be you, babe. It's probably not. It's probably not. And if it is, oh, that would be so crazy. I smell a bot. I smell a bot.
Rigged. This shit is rigged. Rig job selling. It's unbelievable.
That was outstanding.
It's unbelievable.
Oh, God.
Love it.
All right, let's
Love
roll it.
Myself.
Motif 04. Motif 04. So hit us with your Top Shot username, Motif 04, so that we can make sure to gift that Okiki to you in the next week. Yeah, D-Hop 81. I'm so confused. You should be. For anybody that doesn't know, that is Caruso's missing hair. Formerly Caruso's missing hair. He's a Laker fan. so he's
Caruso's
no
missing
longer-
loyalty now.
Caruso's missing loyalty. And he goes by Freddie Ghana Dance in the chat. He's gonna host a metaverse fucking banger rage party at the end of this. So we're gonna raid everyone over at the end of the stream into Freddie's gonna dance like club. He's gonna spin some stuff. He's gonna play music. So if you're down to hang out and do all that, stick around. We'll raid over to his Twitch stream. But Motif 04 is your Top Shot username as well. MOTIF 04 Chugs. Go ahead and hit that in there. Awesome. All right, who's up next? Steamed Bun. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, that's who I'm asking right,
All right.
now. She
I'm gonna add.
says
I'm gonna add
whenever.
Steamed Bun. Are you here?
Hello.
Can
Hi
you
there.
hear us?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Absolutely.
Yes, definitely.
Oh, hello.
Well, thank
So-
you so much for joining us. Chugs, I'll let you take it away.
So, Steamed Bun, it's nice to finally kind of meet you. You're in Germany, correct? So it's like the middle of the night.
It is 4 a.m. right now. Yes.
This is incredible. We're so glad to have you on because you are, I guess, like the community, kind of a community lead for Team Naked, which makes Cart Lads, Micro Lads, and at least from our side of things, most famously the Handshelds, which are
Yes.
these custom Game Boy like anthropomorphic Game Boys that coincidentally I was one of the first ones in our little group to get one. Plunge has one and Greg also has one. I think they're utterly outstanding. It's like one of the most fun looking kind of a project that I just stumbled upon and I just can't get enough of it. So what's sort of, how did Team Naked come to be? What's your sort of role in all of that?
My role is kind of just talk to people, I guess. Everyone says I'm the professional one, but I just do things, I think. Hans is the artist guy. Yeah.
So have y'all, I mean, what sort of started it? Like, are you and Hans friends and y'all just kind of got together and said, hey, let's do an NFT project? Have you always been into NFTs or crypto or, how did it come to be?
Hans actually started with Zaza and 2 other people. They did Cart Lads and everything. And I had no clue NFTs even existed until like 3 months ago. And then after the 2 other people left, Sinkos and I joined as their developers for programming and thingies. And then after that, we kind of just became Team Naked as like an overarching term for all the things, because we wanted to do like other fun small projects that weren't only Cart Lads. So then we did the Micro Lads and all the Handhelds and everything. But yeah,
And-
Cart Lads was the main big thing.
And so, like with Handshelds at least, and the Cart Lads are pretty custom looking as well, but Handshelds are like truly custom. I mean, every single one that Plunge just had up there, somebody won a ticket to have it essentially commissioned for them. And it's funny if you look at them, starting from the beginning and then to what they've recently gotten. I mean, people have gotten pretty creative on what to ask for. And I feel like Hans has knocked it out of the park in terms of what, he's offered. Just FYI to the audience, we're going to be giving away a ticket to get a handheld made. So, that I like those things. How many do you release every week? And it's like a mad dash to get them. Like it's just
Yeah.
insanity. Like how many is it?
We're doing 15 at the moment, and they're basically gone in like 2 minutes. It's
Yeah,
kinda
exactly.
crazy.
I lucked out. I had to throw on like super high gas on the last one. I'm really glad I lucked out with it. So for everybody in the chat, thank you again for all the subs. NFT God, I think you just subbed 25, which is awesome. So when is the next capability to buy one of those tickets?
Right now we're doing a huge like Cardlad week celebration thing, so it won't be right now. We might do one next week, but I don't want to say anything without Hans being here. For now,
Okay.
I think we want to do like a bunch of giveaway tickets instead of the whole gas
Okay.
war thing.
Yeah,
So
that's
we'll
that's
see.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what
that
everybody
benefits-
hates.
benefits us
Yeah.
directly, or at least the subscribers in the chat for sure. So I really appreciate you coming on, and you guys did a bang up job with mine. The handheld that I have is a direct, essentially copy of my, or like not copy. It's informed by my Cool Cat that I have as well. So it's sort of the same styling of my Cool Cat and same mechanics of it, but it just happens to be the I think I can do this by filtering on collection if I'm not
Just type
mistaken.
handheld. Well, in the search bar, you can start typing Hans, and it'll pick it up as well.
I'll
I
get
was
it.
gonna say you got to show Greg's. You got to show Greg's and mine as well. They're. Oh, you're
get it.
getting the side by. You're getting the
You guys
side by
actually
side.
like
Okay.
them.
Yeah, I want to see him side by side because I'm really
Yeah.
pumped about it.
So I guess while he's looking, clearly the inspiration, it's all around video games. Is that like a passion of Hans that he just said like, oh, like I love old like the nostalgia of video games, and so I'm gonna bring the little cartridges to life, because that's what the cart lads are. They're basically these like little living, like those guys. Do you know kind of the story as to like why how it came to be gaming cartridges basically as the main kind of thing?
Hans is a bit more than into games, especially when it comes to consoles. It's utter insanity. If you go to his Twitter account, he actually did a small little like pixel art thing of the Cart Lads, but from like 2016 or something. And so from that, he decided like, okay, let's just do a collection here, I guess.
So this is a passion project of his that spans well before the NFT boom, so to say. I mean, like he was into this kind of like cartridge pixel art a long time ago.
Oh yeah, he's really into anything console related. Huge game
Nice.
room.
There's Hans in the chat right there. I see he jumped on it. I know he's self-admittedly not the most talkative guy. I can I DM him every now and then and can kind of get a couple of comments out of him, but he's not the most talkative. He likes to, I think, let his art speak for himself. But
he's
I
the
guess
main form of-
if there's, I know it's like super late. We're incredibly honored to have you come on, even though it's like 4 a.m. for you. Do you guys want to give away this handheld ticket, and then whoever wins, you can basically you can DM me. I can get you in touch with Steamed, and the way they do it is, typically you would get a ticket, and then that ticket is sort of like you return it to them, and then they essentially commission the handheld for you. So I can, we can get in touch and make that work for everybody. But if we want to give it away, let's do it. One handheld ticket, handheld.
Yeah, perfect. We already have it listed. We just need to do it.
All right. So let's go. What do you want to say? What do you want to make the word for? Unless Plunge, you want to do
Let's
this
do
a
handheld.
Nightbot?
Yeah, let's do
Handheld?
handheld. I just noticed that, so I'm going to go ahead and turn off the Google form because I'm relatively certain that it's getting botted. There's like a trillion responses, and they all have like a very formulaic approach. So I might have to take a 10-minute breather and figure that all out. But I just turned off the entries there, and I'll have to weed out all of the like really crappy ones. But Hansheld in the chat is what we're going to roll with here. So HANSHELD is going to be our keyword. So starting now, everybody, Hansheld, HANSHELD. HELD. One word.
God, I'm loving this. Everybody has like their minds are blown by seeing this. Like, I hope
It's very
this.
cool.
I hope this makes you happy, Steve. Like, there's a lot of people who did not know this existed. I could tell they're stoked about it. So they have a Discord, by the way. Team Naked. If Plunge, if you want to drop it, yeah, I guess we could, or I could tweet it out or something or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah,
drop
we should do like a thanks, Greg, and we'll probably do like a hey
Recap.
everyone.
Here's what all happened.
Here's everything that we gave away.
Yeah,
because I want to
Or-
kind of tally it up as well.
Or also, I did actually tweet out too off of the original what Plunge said for the show. I quote tweeted it with previews of everybody's artwork that came on with their tagged them in Twitter, so you could like look up their account. You can find all the proper links there as well, so you can find
we're gonna
everybody.
do this. We're gonna roll it. Here we go. This is for the Hanseld. It is to Sergeant Stogie. Sergeant Stogie.
Sergeant Stogie got it.
So what I need you to do is DM me your wallet address and like your wallet address, and make sure that you put in the message or like in a message right below it what you won, because I'm not gonna be able to do it all right now. So just make sure. I always forget that part. I was like, I end up with a bunch of DMs with like just wallet addresses, and I'm like, I have no idea what this person did. So Sergeant Stogie, hit me with your wallet address on Twitter or on Discord, and we'll go from there. Don't do it in Twitch because I'll lose it. But hey, Steamed Bun, thank you so much for hopping on. Anything else that you want to plug before we say goodnight? And for you, like
to get some rest.
Late night, yeah, go get some rest.
Just thank you so much for having me on. This is really cool.
Well, thanks so
I'm
much.
sorry it took so long.
No, this is great. This is awesome.
No
We
worries.
really appreciate it. All of the unique stuff that we see on here is just so cool. So really happy to have you on. Thank you so much for giving it away. Sergeant Stogie, congrats. And get some sleep, okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Night, night.
and happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Ah.
Thank you. Much appreciated. All right. Have a good night.
See ya.
Man, those are so cool.
They are
Oh,
super cool. And
awesome.
she was telling me behind the scenes, she was like, I hope I sound okay. Like, and I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
don't worry, you're gonna be fine. Like, it's gonna be great. And it's a cool project. I'm so glad I stumbled onto it.
Yeah, me too.
But-
And it's one of those ones, and I think the same thing holds with a bunch of these things. Like, I don't really care that it's not resellable. Like,
That is not my goal on that. Like, it's just fucking
Yeah.
cool. Like,
There's a lot of that stuff where
That's
it's like,
literally it.
this is a custom piece for me, and like, yeah, in theory, if I ever sold my cool cat, I could like try and sell it to that person, but like, I just don't care. Be for
It's a
being
custom.
honest.
It's custom art.
custom
Like, it's
piece of
cool.
art.
It was
Yeah.
commissioned just for you. You know.
Yeah. She was great. Steamed Bun. She was I would love to have her on when it's not 4 a.m. and
Yeah.
Hans as well.
We have to
talk through
find-
a little bit more stuff because it's cool. So who's up next? I don't even know. Who did we
I'm,
tell us next?
I'm pinging the Swell Cartoons guys who are based in the UK.
Okay.
They're the ones who make this like really old school, like, okay, they're gonna hop in. When they get in, I think you can. I'm not sure if they're in already. If you can hear, guys,
Alex
ping us in the-
Doge, are you on part of that team? Oh,
Yeah.
he's here. Okay,
Alex
we'll
is,
add
yeah.
you.
we'll bring them.
Hey guys,
There's
What's
one.
up? What's up?
There's
You
one.
hear me?
How are you?
all good?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Great.
Here.
It's just going to be me. My partner, co-founder, won't make it today, but I'll be able to answer any questions you have.
Cool.
Awesome.
So I guess like I'm the one who stumbled upon you guys as well. I can't remember how. I don't know if it's like a random DM or something, but I'm a total sucker for the old Fleischer style
Yeah.
animation illustration. Which, if you guys aren't familiar, it's like the old school like Betty Boop, like
Yeah.
old Mickey Mouse type, like Steamboat Willie type stuff.
Exactly.
And so are you the actual artist, or is it your co-founder who's the artist?
No, so the co-founder isn't the artist, and I'm not the artist. We've actually got a designer and an artist.
Oh, okay.
So I came up with the idea and the concept, and then we got a designer and an artist to create it for us.
Got it. And
So,
I think it's so clean. Like it's just very sharp. The
Am I
one question.
did I pull up the right one, by the way?
Yeah, that's one
Okay.
of them. Yeah,
I'm,
that's,
okay, I just want to make sure that I'm not like, hey, this is this project for this person.
No.
I'm not into I haven't yet aped into this project, so this is very much a Chugs thing. But
Yeah,
I'm
this
very
is
excited
this
to
is
look
me.
at it.
I've got a couple. I've got two golden nuts, and then funny enough, a third nut. So I got a third
yeah,
nut,
giveaway.
which is,
You want the giveaway?
which is very good. This is still like very much a new project, though. I mean, this is not a project where like a million people have like all crashed into it or anything. It's very much like just breaking onto the scene. The one thing that I noticed about it off the bat is the resolution on the images is tremendously high compared to any other picture. And I don't know if it comes through on the stream, but I know like you guys specifically noted that on the website that the res is like 1500 by 1500. Can you like speak to why you made that decision? Like, I think it was an amazing intentional decision. Like what was behind doing that?
Yeah, so my background is actually web development. So I've done a lot of web development work in the past, and I think that comes from uploading SVGs and uploading images that have to be crisp and perfect. And I think it's just a me thing. I think they just have to be perfect in every way. So I think that's why the resolution is so high.
Yeah, no, that's like one thing that it's a small. Like some people could say it's just a little detail, but it pops. Like when you pull it up on a big screen, it works. Why nuts though? Like why nuts?
Good question, actually. So we actually went through a bunch of different variations before we landed on this one because we wanted to find one that was the like the centerpiece of the collection. Because obviously we're thinking of expanding into new collections. This is going to be like the flagship collection. So we wanted something that really worked, and we went through a bunch of different variations for the first the flagship piece, and it was just a random. I asked for a peanut to see a peanut in this style as an animated character, and the second I saw it, I was just yes, this is the one.
As Greg would say, this goes. That's what.
Yeah.
This goes, yeah.
this
Looks good.
goes. So I guess the way it's laid out right now, you've got there's golden nuts, there's golden nutty fellas, and then there's the I guess you could say regular, roasted nutty fellas. You only have 1,000 out right now that you put out on OpenSea. It wasn't a mint random kind of situation. They were just out there and you could just go get them. Is the thought to bring out more in the future? Or are you going to wait until these first 1,000 have been bought first? What's kind of your quasi roadmap in that regard?
Yeah, that's a good question. So we think that the maximum we're going to give out is 5,000 for this piece,
Okay.
for this character. There'll probably be more characters in the future that expand into the Swell Cartoons universe. So one thing we're really interested in is that we've been looking into more and more is the self-minting process for people. So we noticed that that's a very popular thing. But yeah, that I think will definitely come later down the line. But with the first 1,000, I think we're going to definitely release another wave before we've sold out, because we have so much more that we want to, so many more designs as well and accessories that we want to show people. So I think that would be coming sooner rather than later.
Okay. And one thing that we've clearly chatted a little bit behind the scenes. Yeah. One thing you mentioned was adding other sort of like background art or sort of like airdrops where, or like special, almost like special edition NFTs where it's more than just a blank color background. Like there's a scene or anything like that. Is that something that is like firm or just kind of like pie in the sky type stuff, or what's the idea around that?
That's something that that's going to be part of our roadmap, which we'll be publishing in the next couple of days. So the initial, I think it's something like the 25% will be just mass giveaways, and then 50% will be, obviously these aren't definite numbers yet, but 50% would be an Ethereum giveaway. And then when we get to like the sort of 75% area, we're going to make these for the community that already holding some really custom creative NFTs that are not for sale on OpenSea that will just be sent to random NFT holders that already are supporting
Okay.
in the community.
And
And they will have like really detailed backgrounds. There's nothing like you'll ever seen before. So yeah,
truly
really
kind of
looking
one
forward
of
to that.
one little pieces that are going to
Exactly,
go in the hands
yeah.
of holders. Yeah, that's cool.
Exactly. We
What's
really want to reward the holders. So
what is sort of the long term kind of like if I'm joining the Swell Cartoons club, so to say, like what am I hoping for, like big picture? Like I mean I see pretty kind of neat retro kind of nostalgic IP. Like is it like a show? Is it am I going to be able to like use this guy for something down the road? Like what's kind of in the cards for you? What are you thinking?
So there's definitely a lot up in the air with the final end game for the roadmap after the first collection. But I can give away part of it now, which is basically we're thinking of opening up an online virtual sort of like clubhouse. Okay, so like a bar, like a theater bar, like clubhouse sort of thing, that people can use their NFT to access, and it will have all sorts of content for the club NFT owners, such as maybe some cartoons that will be created using these characters, and also just general information and somewhere for people to congregate and chat and share ideas. So that's pretty much where the end game is going to be on the 100% mark on the roadmap.
I want the ability to have a big car, like I can, like if I'm having a house party, I can like randomly have on my big TV like some cool like cartoon short playing, and people are like, what the hell is that? And you're like, that's my like custom like Nutty Fella like 2.5 minute like cartoon short or whatever. And it's just like there's actually a restaurant in Memphis called the Majestic Grill, and they have a giant big screen of like that kind of cartoons just playing in the background, and it's like such a cool touch, like that it's just going on. Like I'm not paying attention to it, but it's cool as hell. So I like leaning into that. But cool. I guess what I know it's like kind of the middle of the night for you too, probably. What we're gonna toss some nuts around, right? We're gonna hand some over.
Yeah, sure. We can give away 2 to random people. However we want to make it work. Yeah.
Let's do it. All right. I was listening. I was half listening, which is great, but I was going through the spreadsheet because we have like I put a form out there. I just had to delete 400 line items for people that were like these crazy names that are very clearly all fake. Like, so I think we should do both from the chat because I haven't gotten to the point where I've cleaned up the spreadsheet yet. So we'll have to do another Nightbot giveaway. Once I get the spreadsheet cleaned up in between guests and stuff, we'll be able to pull a couple things out of there. So let's what do you want the
Alex? What do you want the word to be?
What do you want the word to be for the keyword?
Swell Cartoons? Why not?
Swell Cartoons. SWELLCARTOONS.
Like
that is all one word. All right, everybody, Swell Cartoons in the chat, which is great. And so you kind of hearing you talk about your background and sort of the attention to detail stuff. As I was scrolling through the website, it's very evident that like usability it's very clean.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah,
it's sort of funny. There's been so many projects out in the last 3, 4, 6 months, however many, and some really focus heavily on like how it looks when you encounter it, and I really appreciate those. So kudos to you guys and your team. So Swell Cartoons in the chat. So do you have before we give away this stuff, did you get to like keep some? Like, do you have some personally? Are you able to
own any? Unfortunately. So we kind of decided that we wouldn't keep any in the first instance.
Okay.
I do have a couple of favorites. Unfortunately,
what's your favorite?
Those are gone. So my favorite one was the golden one. So it's the golden one with the monocle and the cane, top hat. That was my favorite one.
Like the
It
Mr.
looked a little bit
Peanut.
like Mr. Peanut. Like, yeah, American. Yeah, it's the Mr. Peanut guy. So he was my favorite. He's gone now.
Here,
I took down the golden crown and then the naked golden.
Yeah, you got some good
basically. Yeah.
I like the golden ones too. All right, swell cartoon. We're gonna roll it. For Jay
Booze
again.
crushes.
Again. Yeah, he won something last week too. So Jay Booze, hit me with your ETH address in DM, and then we're gonna roll it again. Snooze, there it is.
Snooze.
Oh my guy.
He's a good friend of ours.
He's a good friend of ours as well.
We went to a Memphis Grizzly game, IRL. Well, I think he's the only crypto NFT friend of mine that I've met in person since kind of getting started with all this.
Alex,
stuff.
are you able to meet your NFT friends in real life?
Sorry.
Are you able to meet like people that you've met online and like NFTs and your team and stuff in real life?
Yes, yeah, I can meet my partner in real life. But actually, I live in Germany. I'm based in Germany, so
okay.
I'm down to visit at the moment in the UK. So
that's right.
Thank God, otherwise it would be another. It'd be 4:30 right now. So
yeah, which is where Steam Bun was from earlier. Yeah. Well, hey man, thank you so much for coming on, talking about your project, and giving away these two lovely. Nutty fellas, much appreciated. I'm gonna have to take a look at these after the stream. So
and get some rest.
Yeah, get some rest.
Thanks for having me on, guys. Really appreciate it. All right.
All right. Thanks so much. All right, the chat is going nuts. They want the Betties.
The Betties. Okay, bring Dan on.
Dan, the Betty Man Price.
There he is.
I like it, Betty Man Dan.
Betty Man Dan. How's it going, man?
I told him you rugged me. I said, plunge rug me. I'm not going on. Nothing's happening. So thank you for giving my Betties what they wanted. Hi, Betties.
So before we go any further, you obviously like double logo USF Bulls. I have a big fantasy football group, but we do a Calcutta auction every year. And for all 130 FBS teams. So if you've never done a Calcutta before, for everybody in the chat, I don't know, Dan, if you have or otherwise, but we basically split the pot out and by percentages before we start, right? And the pot will go to, I think it's like 1% of the total pot goes to teams that have 1 or 2 wins. 2 or 3% of the total pot goes to teams that have 0 FBS wins. And then, on up. If you make a bowl, if you win 9 or more games against FBS opponents, if you make a New Year's Six bowl, if you're a national champion, I think the national championship takes down like 10% of the pot. Last year we had like $9,000 in the pot, but a huge component of the auction is trying to figure out which teams will make bowls, number one, and which teams suck really, really bad so that you can bet on them to be 0 or 1 win teams. So I need some input. Are you a USF football fan?
So I've been a USF season ticket holder. It's tough to watch the Bulls.
So tell me, what's your projection? I need to know. I need some insider info. I need from the ground, like where are we going to be with the USF Bulls this year?
I mean, I'd say same as always. Half a dozen. Between 5 and 6 wins, and maybe we'll make a bowl game. So there's not really a lot of help there. It's a little bit painful to watch. When I was at USF, Matt Grothe was the quarterback. We made it to number 2 in the nation and then had a precipitous drop. But yeah, I'm not the guy. I'm the DraftKings guy that makes a dump load of lineups and hopes that one of them hits as opposed to the actual understanding it.
Gotcha. Thanks for nothing then. Appreciate it.
Yeah, my bad.
Appreciate you coming on. So you are here not to talk about USF football. You are here to talk about the Betties. So let's talk about the Betties.
The Betties have been exciting, right?
It's been awesome.
It's been really fun. And it's like one of those things. This is my first project. This is my only project. Top Shot brought me to NFT land, right? And then I get connected with Squanchland and Ken Malibu, who his wife is now was before the author of this book, Alpha-Betty Doodles. And Ken reaches out to me, asks me some questions about the Ken Malibu Beach Hut, which is another place, Discord that he runs and community that he runs, how to improve it. And we went back and forth, and he's like, hey, I got this other idea, right? My wife has this book, and we're working on putting some art together for an NFT. So he asked me if I wanted to help out. We started connecting the dots. And then, really in a very short time frame, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, we get Alpha-Betty Doodles out to market, which again is a book you can find on Amazon, buy it, review it. Cheryl is great. And it's a really good book. My kids like the book. So it's a little bit different in that it's based on this physical book as opposed to being this concept that was made strictly for NFTs.
Yeah, very cool. I'm all about it. It was one of the things that, I think with a lot of projects recently, like pricing matters a lot, and the low barrier to entry from a pricing perspective, I think is something that I've seen be really successful for some projects, especially like what I would consider the cute ones. And this is one that sort of resonated really quickly. So I'm curious, can you walk us through like your perception of Drop Day, like how it all shook out? What was that like being in sort of the driver's seat on a project as opposed to someone purchasing?
It was different, right? So, I would say did this backwards in that we're completely sold out. We, have a pretty vibrant Discord community. You can find us on OpenSea, and a lot of our, candidly, marketing and pushing and pumping the Discord and whatnot, which falls on me, was kind of not great. Could have been better. Lots to learn. And when we dropped, we, had our little hiccups that we had to track down, but ultimately we didn't sell out right away. So we ran up something like 1,200 or so mints right when minting started, and I went to sleep at about 1,200 sold. We had a stressful couple of days, I would say, as we worked to build publicity and things like that, and we got a little bit of traction on social, and we had some plans for how we were going to start to generate some hype, and then all of a sudden we had this queenship and fame lady, or fame Russian lady squad, as I call them, debacle, where we had a couple of projects in the same night that kind of turned out to be a rug with the same devs, the same project team that weren't who they said they were going to be. Alphabetti has always been this charity focused type NFT project where a big component of our roadmap is charity. It's also that we're real verifiable human beings. We've never kind of hid behind anything. Ken's been running this thing for quite some time. I came from Top Shot, and have really been here within the community as opposed to just kind of popping up out of thin air. We're collectors ourselves, and when everybody felt kind of taken aback by those rugs, if that's the right word for it, they rallied around Alphabetti Doodles quite a bit. And just like you said, Plugs, that it was cute, that it's honest, and that we're trying to do good things. And that night was really the night where I'm like, oh my gosh, it's happening. We're going to sell out. I'm not letting all of my friends down who were the ones that bought the first 1,200. And that felt really good.
Yeah, I can imagine. Like when things are successful, it's very, everything's hunky dory, right? Like when you reach a sellout, but it sounds like, and it feels like there's more with you all in terms of like what's next, which is really cool. So I'm curious, and similar to questions that Chugs asked to some of the projects before, like if I'm buying an Alphabetti Doodles now, I don't know that you have to actually sell it to anybody in the chat, because everybody in the chat's like fucking loves Alphabetti Doodles. But like, what's next? What's coming up? What are you excited about?
So I'm excited about a lot of things. Recently we were able to capitalize on maybe a mistake and have this big charity auction where we found a bunch of teachers on Donors Choose, and as the bids increased in value, we're able to find more and more teachers to fund through Donors Choose. We wound up throwing out about 15 grand to Donors Choose as part of this auction. But that was really just kind of what I would think of as a sideshow as we work to kind of build our community, build our brand. The thing about this is, like I said, it's a physical book, and that's going to bring us, I think, some opportunities that a everyday NFT doesn't necessarily have. We want to find ways to teach kids, bring kids into the NFT universe in a way that is safe for them. Part of that may be hunting down additional book opportunities for Cheryl. Part of that involves some fun and exciting airdrops, both for, what I think of as really exciting and fun spins that we can have to provide, families ways to interact with their kids using NFTs, and to tell kids about, what NFTs are, actually, bringing them into their world. And then others, as we continue to move down our roadmap, are going to be more value related, where we think about how do we bring additional value to our supporters and our owners and things like that. So we're going to weave a lot of kind of the three tiers, I would say, are the physical, tangible books. Then we've got the digital NFTs that we're providing to owners and things like that. And then we have the charitable roadmap as well. That's going to, what I think of as create partnerships where we have funding, we're able to continue to fundraise through our notoriety, provide that funding to the charities, and then in turn, our charitable partners will provide us that notoriety that we need to continue to build funding for them and bring value to the NFT owners, the Betty owners. That's my sales pitch.
Plunge, you're on mute. You're muted.
That's
my
awesome.
guy.
Let me repeat everything I just said. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Opposite of I don't care.
That's a
great.
fantastic sales pitch. So for anybody that's curious, if you want to get into the Alpha Betties, right now 0.08 is the lowest price that you can get for Alpha Betties. And you guys started at what, 0.025, 0.03?
At 0.03. Yep, we
awesome.
mentioned at 0.03.
I have to say I no longer own any Alpha Betty doodles. I sold all of mine. I minted 5. I made I think I had a relatively rare one with an Ethereum one.
Okay.
I regret selling all of them. I should have kept at least one of them.
That's I don't know when you minted, but you might have been in the early group. I don't know.
I don't even remember.
I appreciate your support. We appreciate your support no matter what.
You probably posted something in the Squanchland Discord, and I was just like, all right, cool. Sign me up. Most of the projects in there that are run by folks that we try. I mean, I think this is true with pretty much anything. Like if you lived in a town like Madison, Wisconsin, and your friend that you're working with opens a new boutique soap shop, you don't have to fucking soap to go and support them, right? I feel that way with a lot of the NFT projects that are started by people that I'm friendly with and all those types of things. So, I'm really happy for you and for your team, Ken Malboy as well, and his wife. It's awesome. And sort of I think the resonant stuff within the Discord is a lot of the realness here. It's not superficial. You're real people. And it's not necessarily about charity. Yeah, that's a component of it, but there's a lot more to it than that. So, I want to make sure everybody here that's in the stream, we've been going for a while now. None of the stuff that we're talking about is me or Chugs or Greg or anyone saying you must go buy this thing. These are just projects that we're around, that we want to hear more from, people that are interesting in the space, that are doing cool things that we want to highlight in some way. So this is one where I got in early. I probably wish I had stuck around a little bit longer, but really appreciate you coming on and talking with us about this. So do you have not to be like a beggar here, but do you have something to give away?
Do you have a Betty?
Do you have something to give away?
So we should have dropped 3 into your wallet.
You did.
Yeah.
Let's look. Oh, that's in the other thing. Hold on.
And I could have just held them and given them to the winners.
No, you just wanted me to pay gas. No problem.
I'll send you
gas. Gas isn't that much anyway right
I'll
now.
send you a couple of Quibbits to cover it.
Oh man, dude, where are we at with the Quibbits?
I don't know.
I don't know what the min count is. We're supposed to be having them come on. Come on later.
Look at these. So these are the ones that we are giving away.
Betty Whale.
That's nice. I like this.
There he is.
What's up?
Nothing. I reacted to the team Quibbit is in the private chat, so they're backstage.
Oh, nice.
So we've got I'll set out who's next and next and next. We got a couple of people in the
all right. So what's gonna be our keyword here?
So I'm gonna use Cheryl's, which is one word, Be More Betty. BEMOREBETTY. Be More Betty.
Be More Betty. Everybody in the chat, and for everybody that's joined us recently, we've I don't think there's anybody left that isn't a subscriber at this point because of all the gifted subs from everybody in the chat, from Arsenic 30 gifted, Rice Boy 20 gifted, NFT got up to 40 gifted.
Squanching just wants you to say his name.
Yeah, squanching. Not financial advice, but
We got 3. We got how many are we giving away? Are we giving away 3 or just
3.
1?
We're gonna
We're
give
giving away
away
3. All right.
Be more Betty.
I'm ready to
Yeah.
put
If
names
anybody
down.
gave me something with the expectation that I was going to keep it, I hope they know that I'm not going to keep it. Anything that someone sent to me, I'm giving away. Lesbian Panda 666. I know you already won, but it's Be More Betty, not Even More Betty. Places out. Thanks for the sub. Be More Betty. All right. We're going to do this in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Who we got?
Debo.
Debo.
Debo 11221. All right. DM me Debo 11221 on Twitter or on Discord with your wallet ID for Ethereum and that you won an Alphabeti Doodle. We're just going to go left to right. So you got 191. So make sure you say Alphabeti 191 in that message.
Popsicle.
The popsicle one, which is all right. Here we go. We're gonna roll it again. Again, Alpha or Be More Betty. BEMORE Betty. We're gonna use that same thing. We're gonna roll it again. Rymo 0683. Rymo 0683 with the Doge Pound avatar. Nice. Rymo 0683. You're going to take home Alphabeti 464. Again, in Twitter or on Discord, hit me up with your ETH wallet and the ETH wallet ID and make a note that it's Alphabeti Doodles 464. Chugs, you should be taking these down too.
I'm doing that.
And you get the hot dog Betty. And then last but not least, again, Be More Betty. Anybody else? Be More Betty. All right, here we go. Last one. Last but not least, NBA Top Shot Blazer. NBA Top Shot Blazer. Go ahead and DM me on Twitter or on Discord with your ETH wallet address.
NBA Top Shot Blazer came here for comments on next season and walked away with an Alphabeti. Just like Dan,
birthday.
he's like, Top Shot's what got me here. Here
Surprise and delight.
Yeah,
It's his
exactly.
birthday.
Man.
Look at that.
Oh wow, what a good birthday present.
Happy birthday.
There you go.
Alphabeti Doodles. You just got a couple $100 Alphabeti Doodle for your birthday. Sweet. All right. Again, Twitter or Discord. Make sure you put Alphabeti Doodle 4573 in that. And Dan, thank you so much for coming on. We will see you out there in the Squanchland streets. Anything you want to plug before we head out?
Yeah, I just think that, we all love to be degens, right? And kind of what we love about Alphabeti is it gives people the opportunity to live in that dichotomy where, we've got this awesome community where we love to be degens. And now I think Alphabeti is an NFT that gives people an opportunity to show that, how good we are.
We are good. We're good people, Dan. Thank you so much for reminding
Thanks,
us that we are, in fact, good people. I much appreciate it. All right, man. Hey, have a good night and go Bulls.
Go Bulls.
I'm not going to bet on them, but that's okay.
Right.
I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, the Tigers are going to wreck them this year, just like they have the last couple of years.
They always do.
Yeah.
They always do. I feel like we should give away something Top Shot related. Want to do some more Top Shot?
I mean, yeah, that's cool. That's why
All right.
we're all here, right?
Let's give
We also have
another
17. We also have 17 minutes to go in our auction. We've had a couple of quick bids come in on Cool Cats.
All right.
D'Artagnan came over the top rope on the black
Ooh.
jersey. The black is the one that everybody's like gunning. It's the high bid by a mile.
Okay.
But D'Artagnan's on top on that one.
All right. So we're just going to do active users. If you've typed in the chat in the last 5 minutes, you are eligible for this. Kobe White, number 1988 of 1500. Extra Mayo. You have won this Kobe White Top Shot moment. Go ahead and hit me with your Top Shot username on Twitter or on Discord. Hit me with that Top Shot username and reference the fact that you won the Kobe White. And we will let's do one more. Might as well. Let's do
Yeah,
some
why
more
not?
Top Shot.
Why not? Let's do it.
It's Extra Mayo. Oh, cool. Extra Mayo. All right, Chugs, can you write that one down? Extra Mayo.
I got it.
All right.
Got the
And then
extra mayo.
The next one here, we'll do this last one from Vinny. This Caleb Martin, 10664 out of 40,000, and we're gonna roll it again. And that's Dr. Lumpia. Dr.
I've seen
Lumpia.
that name.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
an NLL. That's an NLL
Oh, that's an
faithful.
NLL name for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you for the sub. TS got me on this BS. I'm assuming that you're only on Twitch because of this. Dr. Olympia, hit us with your. We know you in Discord, but make sure you hit us with your Top Shot username on Discord, and we will go from there. All right.
So you know
Cool.
who we have next?
I don't. Who do
We
have?
have the chat's asking for it, but I'd already kind of set the stage. We got Trout next. Sports Stars.
Let's go,
Let's
Trout.
bring him.
Oh,
What's up, my
Giants,
guy?
baby.
What is
Go
up, my
Giants.
guy?
Yes, sir. Hey, can you guys hear me okay?
We can.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Are you a
What's going
Giants
on?
fan?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm in NorCal, so I'm up.
Where do you live?
Just a little outside of Sacramento, in like Fair Oaks area. Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
I grew up in Stockton.
Hey, there you go. Yeah, same
Yeah.
neck of the woods.
Ish.
That's dope.
Yeah, Central Valley.
Close.
I know Top Shot is in here too. He lives in Galt, so I
Okay.
think we got him beat. Snooze says smile like Pete Davidson. I can see the vibe. It's a vibe.
Dude, I can't even tell you guys how many times I've gotten that. It's insane.
I'll be right
You-
back. I need to get a beer. Chugs.
You just need to be inked out, man. So
Yeah, exactly.
So I mean, I've seen your stuff around. Like it's like the kind of cool like faceless meme moments of sports, basically. So what's I guess give us the rundown on it. I'd pull up my screen if Plunge has the keys to that. He'll when he comes back, we'll share a screen and we'll show a lot what you got going. But what got you going on this? Like, was it Top Shot then Sports Stars, or were you Sports Stars at the beginning, or what?
Yeah.
What's the story there?
I mean, it's a little bit of both at the same time. So, like, I mean, my background, like, I was pretty into digital art, Adobe Illustrator, just like all kinds of media. And I've been drawing these sports figures for a while, just last couple of years, just because it's fun. They look dope. And, you know, all my friends said they were super cool. So we were printing like stickers of them and stuff like that. So, so I got introduced into NFTs through Top Shot. And, I mean, that's just been an insane amount of fun. Like, I joined the Cool Cats Discord. Like, I love your jersey. I have one of those too.
There you go.
Yeah. So it started through Top Shot, and then like gradually, like honestly, you guys' Discord was kind of like the gateway to like a million other NFT Discords I didn't even know existed. So worked through there, and then like it just clicked one day. It's like, oh my god, I have all these like super dope sports designs that I know like people love them. So for Sports Stars, like the idea for that kind of came from what I was already doing. So Sports Stars is like a hand-drawn series of like, we're going to do over 10 series of just different, you know, stars throughout all kinds of different sports history, just people's favorite moments, favorite players, really everything. Like, we're going to have stuff for ping pong, figure skating at some point. Like, we really want to encompass every sport there is. So we started with that, and so I dropped the first 100. It was kind of just like, so series one are the 100 that I had previously that I've drawn up, and I've showed those with my friends. And so we dropped that like a few weeks ago, like 3 weeks ago, and I just dropped some links in like random Discords, like, hey, like, what do you guys think of this? And then so the first 100 like sold out in the first day. So I was like, okay, all right, we might have
something here.
Yeah, exactly. So since then we've been working really hard towards series 2. So before it was just me, yeah, I like that one. Before it was just me kind of drawing everything, and then I brought in one of my longtime friends, Pove. He's an amazing artist. He's been doing it his whole life, and it just kind of worked out perfectly to where he's kind of taken the reins for series 2, and like everything this guy touches is like, he's like Picasso. I don't know how he does it. You can't touch that kind of stuff. So he's taken over series 2. And it's gonna
Barry
be a lot of
Bonds.
fun.
Oh,
yep.
I need it.
Yeah,
so
there you
bad.
go.
I mean, it's 0.05 right there, man.
No, I know a mod scientist. He should just gift it to me.
The one that we did pull up though at the beginning, that is the one that we're gonna give away to the viewers. The famous LeBron, like, you know, the hill, like,
yeah.
So that's cool.
Yeah.
Somebody in the chat, Extra Mayo, said check the Antonio Brown. You mind looking for it, Plunge?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, Extra Mayo. Shout out Extra Mayo. He might be a little biased. I know he
Does he
might
own
own
it?
that
Is he
one,
is he
yeah.
pumping? Is he pumping his sports star
Hey,
bag there
I
a
mean,
little bit?
it's a
Good.
well-deserved pump. I mean, and
Yeah.
it's a sick design. So,
So are
shout out
these-
AB.
Oh, I need it. I
Are
need it.
these high
I
enough
need
res? Are these high enough res to like kind of like how big could you blow them? Could you like potentially like blow this up for like a? Because I mean, the first thing I think is like making it a real life display, like in like you
like a
kind of like your
fathead.
man cave type place.
So
maybe
good.
maybe not quite as big as a fathead, but like a nice like what could you do with it? I guess is what I'm asking.
Yeah, yeah. No,
There's Burrow, baby. Give me the
great
Joe
question.
Burrow.
There
Fuck
you go.
yeah.
But yeah, no, these I mean the resolution on these guys are crazy. It's like I forget what I initially uploaded them as. It was like 2,000 or 3,000, and then kind of had to like shrink those down a little bit to fit the OpenSea format. But yeah, I mean they're super high def.
There's your boy,
and-
Yeah.
Chuck.
Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
could
that's
blow
a
these. So you could really blow these up, and
Oh,
really,
Oh, yeah.
put them up wherever. That's freaking
I mean,
sweet.
Yeah, long term, because this is like, when I think about this project, I sold the first series for 0.01, so pretty cheap. 0.02 for this drop we're having tomorrow. It's going to be our first drop for Series 2, and we're treating it more of like our first drop ever, because the Series 1 drop was kind of just, throw it out there. If somebody wants to support, like, big ups to them. We'll do what we can to keep them happy as investors and things like that. But I mean, they're really cool. Like, we could definitely blow those up as like.
I love that one. I absolutely love that one. I love that one.
Yeah.
I
So
saw that.
that one's actually up for a giveaway right now too. So shout out Steve Baller's Blockchain. His latest video, we're giving that one
We
away.
love him. He's
Yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah,
Oh,
good
these are
guy.
great,
So,
man. These are great.
I love. There's the Nick. The Nick is Nick Young, right? The holding the threes up and bricks as he
Weber and
bricks the
Bibby.
shot.
Do you think? Do
Yeah.
you think Bibby would be offended by the skin tones that you've used for this? Jeez, this
yeah.
is awesome though. I love these.
Yeah,
these
and
are
and quick note, so like the one we're giving away tonight is like the Sports Stars insert. So
Mhm.
and like so generally, like if you guys aren't really aware how inserts work, they're a little bit different than the base set. So for our insert moments, we're trying to do a lot more like unique sports, like fans, mascots, funny memes, just things that aren't really like just like
As
championship
part of the
winning plays.
game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we've been having a lot of fun with that. But yeah, the one we're giving out tonight, the
LeBron.
that's the one. Yeah,
That's so
that
good.
one, yeah, so that's the last ever S1 star that we will give away or ever make. And then, so yeah, somebody could walk away with that. And then and then tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific time, first drop for Series 2, and it's game winners themed. So keep your eyes peeled. There's some heat coming on that one.
Nice,
very excited
nice.
about it.
And the game winners are going to be like multiple sports, or like it's just going to be all different types of like stills from game-winning moments. Is that basically what it is?
Yeah, exactly. So we have a few. We have a few basketball and a few football on this one. Like we're dropping 10 at a time, and we're gradually like bringing in more and more sports. But we're trying to get the Top Shot crew over to Sports Stars a little bit. Keep the fans happy and give them some like top plays from the NBA season. So a little bit more basketball. We're dropping our first hockey one tomorrow, and then we're
You need to get Phil D. Phil D will scoop up all the freaking hockey ones. Dude's a hockey nut.
You know what I need?
Oh,
Just some recommendations. I need Tadej Pogacar from the Tour de France. I need that.
Oh, that'd be a good
He's
one.
a savage.
Yeah.
Or a Peter Sagan. He does a lot of like funny, crazy stuff. Or Mark Cavendish. He like won a bunch of sprints this year. Don't sleep on the cycling people, man. They're crazy.
Or get a good McEnroe, man. Back in the day,
Could
the
be.
hair with the hair and the headband and stuff. Like you could, you could get some good. You could get some like good because I mean, since the facial expressions are gone, like you want to like see. You kind of want to feel that moment just in the body language, right? Or like the look that the person has. So it's dope, man. I love the concept. I love the project.
This is awesome.
So,
All right, so what are we? So just Sports Star, I think, right? Is Sports Star?
it's your call. It's your call, Trout. What do you want it to
Trout,
be?
What do you want to do?
What's the code word?
Oh, okay, code word.
Yeah, for the giveaway.
let's just do hashtag sports, I guess. Sports.
Hashtag sports.
Hashtag sports. Don't forget the hashtag, guys.
Hashtag
Yeah.
sports. Hey, should
Don't
we
forget the
listen?
hashtag,
Sports.
kids.
Should we listen to the giveaway? The
Yeah,
giveaway team
you,
again?
you can
Might
do
as
it.
well.
You can do it.
Subscribe and that bullshit. You might win some free shit. Give. Gonna give away. We're gonna give away some. Give. We're gonna give away. We're gonna give away some. It could be you. It could be you, babe. It's probably not. It's probably not. And if it is, oh, that would be so crazy. I smell a bot. I smell a bot.
Rigged. This shit is rigged. Rig job, Sally. Come on, come on. All right, here we go. Let's roll it.
Who we got? Who we
Gun
got?
smooth. Gun smooth.
Let's go.
All right.
Gun
Welcome to the
With
Sports
the
Talk
win.
Jam.
Yeah.
Hit me Gunsmooth Twitter or on Discord with your ETH wallet address and a reference that it was the Sports Star NFT, so I know when it's time to do that.
The LeBron sports
LeBron.
star. I got it noted. I got it.
Got it noted?
So, yeah.
Well, hey Trout, thanks so much for coming on. Keep the NorCal pride. Are you not? I assume you're 916, right? You're not a 209 number.
Hey, yeah, 916.
Okay.
You know,
You're
when
not
it
quite
gets
on
there.
the. You're not quite in the 209. You'll get
Not
there
quite.
one day.
Yeah.
One day.
Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe not. Don't go down. Don't go south.
Right.
All right, man. Hey, thank you so much
I
for joining us.
appreciate you guys.
We'll keep up with everything going on, and
Good luck
looking
on the
forward to that
drop tomorrow.
Yeah, good luck.
Everybody, check it out.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you guys.
All right.
Take care.
Later, man.
See ya. Yeah, those are cool.
They're dope, dude. They're
So
dope.
I think the next one we have is our first blue check fella.
A blue check.
A blue checker. We got a verified Twitter guy here. His name is Brian Brinkman. He is an artist, and there he is.
Hello.
He is an artist.
How's it
He's a
going?
fantastic artist. I own a piece of your work now.
Yeah, I think a
What?
lot of people in the chat
Yeah.
might be the ones that have been blessed by the worm.
I've been.
You're the
blessed.
man behind it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Can you share my screen that I
I
just put in
can
there?
absolutely.
There you go. Happy birthday.
Oh, look at that,
you.
man! Crushed it.
Lots
Look
of
at
candles.
that. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
There you go.
This is what happens when you bring a pro into the building, man. He's ready to go with the birthday cake and everything.
Oh yeah. Happy 32. Thanks for having me. How you guys doing?
Doing
Pretty
great. Doing great. It's a nice
Yeah.
reverse birthday party. You know, it's
Yeah.
working. It's working good. We've had some cool people, some good creative minds on. I'm particularly psyched to get to meet you as a fellow Twitter NFT compadre.
That's right.
And,
both-
uh,
one as
both
well?
blessed.
Yes. What is yours, Brinkman? Which one do you have?
I have the Jello one, which I only found out like a week ago is based on Twitter's like original logo, which is like this kind of green ugly logo. And I didn't understand what the NFT was for a long time, but it's it makes more sense now.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the SFT that you guys have, or
Was it?
no? I'm so the long and short of it is that it's not an ERC 721 token,
Oh
which
yeah.
nobody gives a shit about except for like 3 people in the world. But I fake like I care about it. But anyway, we don't need to get into
No,
that.
no,
So
I
Twitter-
totally get it. I mean, that's why that worm NFT that you got is
Yeah.
an on-chain SVG file that animates. And if you look at it long enough, it blinks. So the team did a wonderful job of like taking my sketch and turning it into essentially like what an art blocks or an art vatars does.
I'm gonna pull it up right here. This
I,
this is mine. Number
I
15.
always, and I hadn't tweeted it out, but I always, when I look at it, I wait until it blinks before I keep moving on. I swear to God, every single time I see it, I wait till it
There
blinks.
he is.
Yeah, there he goes. There he goes.
That was a nod to our I did a collaboration for Art Blocks earlier this year called Nimbuds, and if you stare at those long enough, they blink. And we wanted to make sure the wait was long enough that people would be like shocked by it, like they weren't ready. So
Is it
it's
one
like
of these?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, this
So
one's owned by Vincent Van Doe, who owns
yeah.
a lot of art blocks.
And see, if you click on it, if you click on the picture, it might, so you can put it back in its package like a toy, you know. Now it's got its value again. So there's a lot of fun little things like that, and those blink after a certain amount of time too, which is all randomized. But like that was there it goes.
I think I saw it.
Yep. So that was a project I did with Manny Morales. He's working on Pixel Vault now, working on like the Punks comic stuff, doing some awesome stuff.
Crazy.
So have you how seasoned in like an NFT? Clearly you're seasoned digital artist. How seasoned of an NFT? Like how long have you been into that game? I guess, or just as a kind of, is that like your primary profession as a digital artist? I guess.
Yeah. Well, I joined the NFT space in like kind of January 2020, so it's been about 20 months now. And prior, my full-time job prior to this, I worked on like the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon and SNL, and I did that for like 8 years. But then about 4 months ago, I left those. I still kind of do SNL on Saturdays, but I left the Tonight Show to do NFTs full-time. So it's been awesome.
Wow.
So how much did the guy that we just got off with look like Pete Davidson then?
I saw the resemblance for sure.
Because he was there.
Yeah,
he needed to just not care a little more. If he just didn't care a little more, then he would.
I needed a few more tattoos as well.
Yeah. Hey, a lot of people think Pete Davidson's sexy as hell. So that guy's got stuff going for him.
What's this piece here, Plunge? Can you click on it? If we share like audio, because it's got audio on it.
Yeah.
Can you give us like the quick 411, because this is the piece that will go to somebody.
I'm gonna reshare my screen and make sure it's audio.
So I'd done Nifty Gateway back in last October, so that was like 10 months ago. And then when I got my second one, I wanted to try like a new style, and so I spent a while kind of developing this kind of new idea, which is creating these kind of like impossible neon light rotoscoped sculptures. And so kind of playing around with like showing, you were talking about earlier about like Flesher animation and all this stuff. A lot of Flesher animation was kind of rotoscoped, and this kind of gives a nod to like animation onion skinning techniques, where you can see everything when the lights are turned off, and you can see like all the different lines that were used. And so I kind of built this whole series around this kind of like called flicker fusion, which is a reference to like the persistence of vision, that if something flickers fast enough, it becomes a solid light. And so this whole thing was just like, how can I have fun with these kind of like impossible neon displays? And so since then I've kind of continued to like experiment with this. I don't know if it's announced yet, but tomorrow I'm going to be tomorrow Saturday releasing a collaboration with the Minds project, which is Dario De Siena's project. And so I got to kind of collaborate this style with his project. And so it's fun to kind of like develop a new style and look that hasn't been done before, and then like keep expanding on it. And so that's what I've kind of been doing in the past few months since this drop happened.
So is there a particular, I'm on your Nifty Gateway profile here. Is there a particular one that you want? Like,
I think the bowl one's pretty fun on that. If you go to the second one, or you guys like sports, so you might enjoy the skateboarder one, which is pretty fun.
So these were packs though, where you bought one and you didn't know what you were going to get, and it popped up. Am I understanding that right? Or
that's correct with the dancing ones. With these, this was like an auction or a first come first serve raffle, and so. Yeah, so with the packs,
those fucking cool. Dude.
I know, dude. This is so like we're over here talking about PF profile pic project. Now, look, there's a lot of really cool profile pic projects out there, but like this is clearly like a higher level iteration of NFTs. Like I'll just leave it at that.
I did my Nimbuds in January, so I got that out of my system early on.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Oh, the other thing, the packs, those were all kind of 4 dance move ones. And the way that those worked is if you own one of those, you also get access to this thing called Rare Rooms, which is like kind of a 3D gallery that you
I've heard of them.
So I can send you a link if you want to check it out.
Send me in the private chat.
So I built kind of this like room to accentuate these pieces. This example has other artists that I collect.
I have terrible internet, by the way. So if this is like laggy,
it's okay.
That's my bad.
But you can kind of get a sense of, you know, it's a fun way of like, how do you display kind of some of the NFTs you have, and it's like VR compatible, and I think it's just, you know, a cool little bonus that comes with it. So things should probably start to load in a second, maybe. I don't know.
Snap.
So yeah, I think there's John Berger, man. And so yeah, so there's kind of like, how can I have fun with the style, and then also like, what more can I do with it? What can people unlock with this? There's also like, if you own one of these, you can also reach out to me and I'll send you a Decentraland wearable that gives you kind of these like legs that are like lightning bolts. And so, oh, I didn't even realize you could make yourself a 3D character.
Either.
Cow.
I think I did it on accident.
stumbled into it.
Cool.
He's a guy in a digital gallery now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Look, that's me apparently.
Oh, there you go. You look like you're ready to have like you get into like a street fight or something, but you got nice. You got good hipster skinny jeans. Yeah.
I'm not about the jogger pants.
He doesn't have Crocs on. Clearly, it's not plunge.
Hold on.
This is bullshit.
So there's a lot of fun things.
Sorry, Plunge is a Crocs guy. Unofficial spokesman. So I mean. So I guess the next thing that you're doing a collab with Minds. Is there anything out there that we could see that's kind of like a teaser for any of that right now? Or
yeah. I can show it to you. Let me see if I can. I'll unveil it. It's going to be released. The majority of them will be released to collectors of mine and the Minds project, but then I think about 8 of them will be released to the public as well.
Okay.
So it'll be. I think whatever's remaining. Let me see if I can pull that up.
We've got some kickflip available. The swipe and the bull run are sold out. So you got a couple of things that if you're watching this, you can scoop something if you're into it.
All of those are only available on the secondary, but the packs themselves, there's still a handful of those left that you can buy, and then the rest of them are all kind of like, those are like a timer one. So I think if you can share my screen, I can show you a preview.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me pull it open.
So this is going to be.
Go ahead. It's up now. Go for it.
Oh yeah. So this is a collab. I don't know if you followed Dario's project Minds. It's a very awesome project that he's built a huge community around. And so we're going to kind of split up 20 each to sell at a discount to our previous collectors, and then there will be a public sale for the remaining 8. And I think starting tomorrow, we're going to start the raffle on our individual discords that allow people to kind of like
these are so dope though. Like I feel like I feel like an imposter every single time that I like encounter, to your point, Chugs, like high art, like someone who's really fucking good at this. Not that everybody else that has come on isn't, but like it's just different. It hits a little different, and I'm sort of not intimidated by it, but it's like, oh man, this is so cool. This is like really, really next level shit. So
this was part of why I'm so glad that you were able to I'm so appreciative you came on, because I knew that you were in kind of a pocket of digital art that we aren't necessarily in front of all the time. And so like we're able to show, like another pocket of this community, like what else is out there. And I think a lot of people's minds are kind of blown by somebody in the chat. It's no comma gang. I mean,
it's no comma gang.
See,
Brinkman, do you know about comma gang?
I don't think so.
Okay, I can't. I'm not like allowed on Twitch to show it, but look on OpenSea and just type in Kama Gang, KAMAGANG. So the background here is they're like sex voxels of Kama Sutra positions.
Oh, okay, yes. I know.
You're familiar.
They're voxel sex positions.
Oh yeah,
yes.
I sold like I got a really really rare one. I sold it for 1.69 ETH after minting it for like 0.09.
Yeah,
I couldn't tell my wife like where I got this money.
Well, I think even
sold sex Legos. Nice.
I didn't buy into those, but I thought they were very funny. I think we do have a lot of crossover. I have some cool cats, and I have a lot of. I've done Top Shots since about a year ago.
Okay,
I wish
you're in Top Shot. Are you like
Little
deep
bit.
into Top Shot, or you dabbled just a little?
I just buy the cheap packs.
Okay. That's
But
plus EV.
So you like the experience, right? Like the pack ripping experience for sure.
yeah. It was just I love the feeling of opening the pack. It's that loot box experience, that the same way with like video games where you're just like,
What am I gonna
get?
get?
Like, it hits that part of your brain where you're like, ooh. And then it's also, like I enjoy basketball. I like playing like NBA 2K, but I don't follow any teams closely. And so
Mhm.
it was more of like, oh, these are like, I'm learning about like the current players now, because it's hard to keep up with all the teams.
It really is. So where do you live, if I can ask?
I live in the New York City area. I live a little
Okay.
north of the city now.
Are you like born and raised in New York City? Do you like the Knicks? Are you
No, I was born and raised in Nebraska, so I grew up a college
Okay.
football fan. And then I went to college in Philly, and they went to the Super Bowl while I was there and lost to the Patriots. But I became an Eagles fan during that like playoff
Okay.
run, because I was like, I've never had a pro sports team to root for. And then eventually I got to, be in Minneapolis when they won that Super Bowl, which is pretty sweet. But
Sheesh.
I wasn't at the game. We did a live taping of Jimmy Fallon, so I was just in I got to like be a part of like the celebration, but not the actual.
Cool.
I didn't have tickets out of work, but
There you
no,
go.
I love sports, but I just don't. I love sports video games, I should say. And I think
Sure.
that's probably why I love Top Shot, is because I love like Madden Ultimate Team
Yeah.
and like all of these like the MLB, the shows, like card-based system and all that stuff, and it hits that same vibe. I feel like once Top Shot merges into that Ultimate Team, where the cards you get can
Yeah.
affect how you play
Like
a video
hardcore
game,
or whatever. Yeah.
it's going to be game over. It's going to just be so much money.
I think they're in closed beta right now with hardcore. I know that there's been a handful of people that are testing, but we'll
Yeah.
see. I'm curious. Mobile gaming is big, so
It's
I don't
true.
know if it'll turn out,
I
but
think that's going to be the next wave, is this kind of like play to earn way of. I mean, that's why all these PFPs, everyone you buy into, they're like, coming soon, a video game. You're like, what kind
Right.
of video game you talking about here? Is it gonna be
Or
fun?
well, it's either that or it's I set a tweet out, just like a semi-cynical like dad joke tweet, where I recorded. It was like this. It's a show on HBO Max called Love Monster maybe, and it's like this
Did you
cute
see
like
it? What?
whimsical art. Yeah, it's.
well, no,
it's-
did you have you read the book? It's
No,
like
I
one of
have
my
not.
favorite children's books of all time, The Love Monster.
Oh.
It's awesome. And
Well,
it's like all about finding. Yeah, dude, you didn't know this?
no, I mean, I'm like watching a clip of it, and I record it, and then I post it on Twitter, and I'm like, every NFT project is a kid's show, and every kid's show is an NFT project, and it got like the most engagement of like anything I've tweeted in the last like month, because it's crazy. It's crazy.
such a good book.
How the application
read this to my kids
goes
all the
straight
time.
there. Yeah.
It's really good.
That's a great point. We
this is good.
are. I
Fine.
don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but I do think a lot of these PFP projects were starting to get like very close to like furry territory, where everyone's like, "This is my first Sona character," and you're like, "Oh, wait a second, have
Hold
we all
on.
just become furries?"
Yeah.
That's so true. That's so true. Yeah, I like start to identify with like my particular PFP or whatever.
You got a
So this-
subduck.
this-
I love subducks.
Yeah. So the story on that one goes. So Alan Falconer, who is like the game designer for Top Shot. When Cool Cats came out, I minted 3 of them at whatever 0.02 it was. I sold one like on accident, and then had one, but then I gave one to Alan because he was a big CryptoKitties guy, and this was back when they were like 0.06. And so I just like gifted it to him, and it was a really tough time for Top Shot, and so I sent him a note and I said, "Hey, like, wanted you to have this. Know you like cats. Hope you're well," basically. And
Yeah.
then it just took off. It was like shit. so I think he probably felt a little like, oh man, I've got this really expensive thing that Plunge gave me, so I have to give him something back. But he ended up gifting me that Subducks. And as like he really liked the artist that worked on Subducks and sent it to me. Were you here earlier when the Hanselds or the Hanselds people came in?
Yeah, those are great.
Are they cool?
I love
very
that
cool.
style. I mean, I love pixel art and I love
Yeah.
video games, like I said. So that one like hit me right in the feels. I'm excited about that. I just sent you a link in the chat, which I saw you have the Damien Hirst. And my
I do.
last piece I did on Super Rare is like both playing on the idea of these PFP projects and also Damien Hirst, and how we're just like creating all of these characters and eventually like fleshing them for the next wave. And so that was kind of like the idea behind that last piece. I don't know if
I'm gonna have to sign up.
make it larger.
to let it
This
run.
is dope.
You might be able to click on it and make it
Yeah.
big if you click on the bottom.
So
right
your
there.
so your projects. Oh, that's great. So your projects are almost exclusively. They've got like everything you put out has some kind of motion in it, animation.
For the most part, I did one on this website called Versus Flow a few weeks ago. That was a still because it was an on-chain image on the Flow blockchain, and they had a 5 megabyte limit. So I was like, well, I'd rather just make a really high res nice image than try to like get a really low res GIF, you know, because GIFs are so big. And so that was a fun project because the way that the structure of that site works is you create a piece and then you allow the community to decide whether it's a single edition 1 of 1 or a multi-edition 1 of 10, and whether the group of 10 people can put more money as a group versus this 1 of 1 in the time frame. It decides how it gets dispersed. And so it created this fun dynamic where, like, you know, a group of 10 people were kind of like bidding their money up, and then someone would try and get the single edition for themselves, and then eventually once they like kind of gave up on the single edition, the group of 10 started fighting against each other to see who could like get a part of the edition. And so it was really fun dynamic that creates this like battle in real time.
Yeah, that's a good. I like the social experiment aspects of certain drops and projects. Like, I mean, look, the Hearst thing. Like,
the Hearst
you got to
is
hand
crazy.
it.
You
Well,
you
I
have
like.
one?
Did
I got
you
one,
get one, Brink? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Have you still are you
What-
you're
do you know
holding
what
on
you're
to it?
gonna
I
do with
assume.
it?
I'm going to keep it as an NFT. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna keep it forever as an NFT.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty confident
so-
about it.
He's
so
feeling pretty good
curious.
about it.
I've been
Well, I think if you
talk
look
to me,
at the
talk to me.
if you look at the numbers here, if you think about it, how many people are going to grow up and be like, I want a Hearst physical in my house, versus how many people have yet to join the NFT space, and when they join, they're going to say, I want the piece of art by the richest, most famous artist in the world in my collection. I think there's just a huge amount of potential on the NFT side versus the physical side.
Greg and I are just weeping in the corner because Greg. So Greg Murray and I, he's one of our, you know, like amigos of our foursome. He and I, we were all, you know, talking about this, and we all like, you know, applied or whatever. And with Greg off to the side, we said, hey, look, me and you, let's go 50-50, whatever we get. If we get 2, we have 2. If one of us gets 1, we'll split. So he ended up getting 1, I didn't. So we were 50-50 on it. And he had it, he had bridged it over to OpenSea, and he actually had listed it at 4.9 ETH back when like it was kind of a lull
like
and
2 or
nothing
3.
was really happening. Well, it, you know, pumps like crazy over the weekend, catches a big bid. And he, you know, we're both dads with kids. Like, he's probably out hanging with the kids or whatever. And he's like, shit, we got sold at 4.9. So we got taken out. And, it's definitely unfortunate. Cause I can definitely see the long term, value there of having a piece like that. And then also as I like to say on Twitter all the time, #narrative value, the value behind it, in terms of the social experiment that it was, or that it is, I guess at this point, right? Like, you can either pick to have it physical and the digital's burned, or you can keep digital and the physical's burned. I think that's a incredibly unique dynamic. And then seeing if there are factions of people that do sort of like come together and say, hey, are we going digital here? Are we going physical? Sort of like it's clearly a bigger, you know, version of kind of what you were saying with the, you know, are the syndicates going to try to take out like one guy who's trying to control a project? It is a cool social experiment for sure.
Yeah, I think, it certainly hit a ramp, and it looks like it's coming back down a little bit. But I think
It's starting to peak a little bit too. It's popping back up.
I think, you know, the reality is like there's just not that many people in this NFT space yet compared to how many people collect things, how many people play video games, how many people want to invest in crypto, or how many people own crypto wallets but haven't gotten into NFTs yet, for instance. I think there's so much more upside potential in that sense. But can't, we all have stories of selling stuff and then regretting it, but you can never
Can't
feel
look
bad
back.
about
You
selling
can't
something,
look back. Yeah.
especially at a profit, because that's
Look,
there's a
For
lot
any-
of stuff
for
I
anybody
buy
that is, like,
immediately goes
quite
to
all-
zero.
yeah, we did quite all right on it. I mean,
Yeah.
getting taken out where we did, but
Does
Plunge,
yours
you
have
were
a-
gonna
Does yours
Go.
have like a little dot in the red? Mine
I
has a little
haven't
dot in the red.
I haven't moved mine over to the
Oh man, it's
still
a
on
bitch.
Palm.
It's such a
Yeah.
bitch.
Everybody says it's very difficult and scary,
Yeah.
and
It's a
even
little-
kind
it's a
of
little-
expensive.
Yeah.
Not relative to
If you're gonna hold it, it doesn't matter where you hold it, right? Like whether it's on the Palm Network or OpenSea. If you're looking to sell it, up until like yesterday, OpenSea was like fetching a significant premium relative to the floor prices at least, versus the Henny marketplace, which is where you can buy in DAI, which is a stable coin. It's like USDC. But it flipped yesterday. But the really interesting thing, and I've been tracking it super closely because I think it's very fascinating and no one is actually doing anything on it, like content wise. So I put out tweets, they get like 8 likes compared to my like, hey, my I make jokes and they, there's a lot more likes than that, but the actual analysis that I'm doing doesn't get a whole hell of a lot of stuff. But the super interesting thing that I saw in the run up you're talking about before, so this peaked, and this graph is janky because of this sale. Like it looks way more aggressive.
Yeah.
It looks way more aggressive if this
Yes.
doesn't exist, because it's like a logarithmic view of it on some of this. But this run up was massive and there was huge spikes, and all of these are many of these like floor buys, a lot of them are the same wallets. And there are wallets out there that have 40 or 50 of these pieces now, that precipitated the run up. All of these flat lines on Henny are not people listing them on exactly the same price. It was like a wall that someone went in and bought up. And the same thing held every single time you see like all these flat lines. It's like at a specific price point that like a bunch of listings got listed, and then everybody came in and it just started snapping up the floor. And the same thing held in OpenSea. Like everything above the line up before this was OpenSea, but like all the floor stuff got bought up on OpenSea, and it's a lot of the same buyer. You see like, that 53C, like you see a bunch of them in there.
Yeah.
EDC, like there's people. It's not just like people buying one of them. It's people buying 10 or 15 or 20 of them. And once it gets like out of control and the pricing is up at like 12 or whatever it was, it's just like not palatable anymore. What I think is going to happen, and this was all during the weekend, so when gas was a lot lower than it is.
Yeah.
So this is all during the week, right? So like this is Monday basically, when it peaks, Monday into Tuesday. Tuesday's the 17th, 18th, Wednesday. It's sort of peaking back up. Like sales volume has slowed a lot, but like if there's a lot of listings down near the floor, which was super palatable to people over here that were stacking and stacking and stacking, just be careful. If you have yours listed and you don't want to sell it for 9 ETH or 10 ETH, not financial advice, financial advice, but I would not be surprised. I would also not be surprised if it dipped. Like I just wouldn't be surprised if it took another run, as crypto whales coming from DeFi or some other community decides like, you know what, I went after it last weekend, got 10 of them. I need 10 more. And I'm just going to snap up the floor, because when those wallets move, people notice, and the execution risk of many purchases at once, especially when the market can get a jump on you, is tough. So they need a lot of inventory at a very similar price point in order to execute like multi-sales and multi-buys, or excuse me, multi-buys, not multi-sales. So just be careful. Be careful out there.
Well, you should always hold off just because of short-term versus long-term gains. Hold it for a year.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's definitely a factor that one day we will have. We always say we're going to have our crypto tax guy on sometime this year at some point to help educate.
At the end of the year,
It'll be a tour de force episode.
It's going to be a tough December for us all.
The one thing that I'm kind of fascinated by with the Hearst, and I'm like no skin in the game at this point, and I like to try to just bring everything back to numbers and data and just finance background, and it's just what I try to do with the various like trait qualities that they've put out, and they've been really good with providing that kind of stuff. I tried to break down basically like, is there any kind of rhyme or reason in terms of valuations and trading activity based on, I boiled them down to cleanliness and colorfulness. So like how much variation of color in the dots there are, like you can statistically kind of quantify it. And then also cleanliness was like the degree of like overlaps, drips, like density, that kind of stuff. And it was really funny that I had done like a little overview of it, and coincidentally, like nothing on the extreme ends, like not a single thing on the extreme ends of like super clean or super messy had sold at all. Now that could have completely changed like in the last like week or something, but I'd need to revisit that. I'm curious, like, I guess for you, Brink, like and I keep calling you Brink, like we're best friends and we're going to go get beer tomorrow. As an artist, like, is there anything of these that you kind of would gravitate towards, or are you just kind of like, dude, it's a freaking Hearst, like you just need to be in? Or are you like, the ones that look particularly like effed up, like that's actually kind of cooler, has a little more cachet to it, or the ones that are like perfectly spaced out and look like almost like manicured after the fact? Like, just from an artist perspective, like, is there any? And we're in the weeds, obviously, but like, I'm just curious.
For me personally, I think they all look identical.
Yep, they do.
But
there it is.
Loser over here. I do appreciate that they used a computer to scan them all and decide all this data, which I love data. If you want to share my screen, I have mine up, and mine's extremely drippy and overlappy, and but it's like
messy.
Yours would be on the far end of that spectrum.
Yeah,
for sure.
Blue, I guess.
Lots of magentas.
Yeah, but like, I think it's interesting. Like, mine's called A Dream of Serenity, and they have some of these like groupings of words, and they have one of dreams, but because mine doesn't have that S, it doesn't fall into the dreams category, which is interesting. And it's all
goofy.
because it's done by these AI.
Yeah,
computers.
they also count compound words as 2 words, which is stupid.
Like playground would be 2 words.
No, can't is 2 words.
Oh,
that's a single word.
Oh,
yeah,
so dumb.
So
anyway,
I think that part's interesting, but I mean, I know they have the swear words are like a rarity, so I'm sure those are worth more. But
they are.
For me,
single words
I don't
and swear words.
I don't think there's really a difference between them, and I think that's kind of the joke of it all, is that it's like a dollar bill, and that all of these are the currency. Which one do you think is more valuable? But also, they're all very interchangeable, like a fungible dollar.
Well, and the short title, the funny thing was the short titles were catching a high bid, and when you actually looked at the breakdown of them,
it's not even
the over long titles were actually the more rare ones, like by a long
significant margin.
Like an 11 or 12 word title. There's literally like 11 of them.
No, there's more. There's fewer 9, 10, or 11 word titles like individually than 1 word titles.
Right. And the main one, it's a bell curve for sure. Like I think 4 or 5 word is the most common.
3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Yeah. But
not that I know this.
Plunge is watching this every. Plunge is watching this every day. He's tracking the rocket dots.
I do love that this graph is its own version of the piece, which I think is a very fun play.
Yeah, where they have like the different dot colors and everything.
Exactly.
Like,
yeah.
I mean, they're Johnny on the spot with
Look. I was on this. I was on this way before. The one little thread I put out, I had the dots everywhere too. Come on, guys.
You're welcome.
We love the dots. It was already in place, but
yeah. No, I think it's certainly a success. It was a validation of the space in a lot of ways, in the same way when people got into Christie's and stuff like that, it was a real validation that the old art world accepted the NFT art world. And being from the space from before this boom, that was always something I thought was going to be a lot harder to achieve. I didn't think we would see like people like Damien Hirst making NFTs this quickly. So it's really exciting because it brings a whole different wave of collectors into the space that now don't feel like they're as risking as much as they would have been a year ago.
Heck yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Definitely.
All right. So we've had you on for way too long. We've taken way too much of your
Sorry
time.
about that. Sorry to the
No,
people.
Man, I've been thrilled. I'm thrilled.
We can go for hours, and we will have you back.
We can bring you back
Cool.
if you
Yeah.
want. Yeah, for
Happy
sure.
to, yeah.
So you're actually giving something away. Is that correct? Is that a thing?
Yep. I'm going to give away one of
For
the Flickr Fusion pieces,
So
one of the dance
it's
ones.
One of these guys, right?
This
Oh
guy.
yeah,
Yep.
the twirl.
Which I think is
Cool.
one of the more exuberant ones.
Love it.
Exuberant. I love
Love
that.
it.
All right. So you get to decide what is going to be the keyword that people need to type.
Flickr.
Flickr. Flicker. Flickr is the word. We are going to run the giveaway song one more time because I need to go pee. And then
You got it. We got to hear it.
I will be right back. Okay. So then we'll give it away. Let me get this
All
on.
right.
Subscribe to that bullshit. You mind, give away. Don't give away some. We're gonna give away. We're gonna give away some. It could be you. It's probably not. And if it is, I smell a bomb.
Rigged. Shit is rigged. Rigged Come on.
Cool. And the other thing I should say is if you do win this, hold it, because I have another Nifty Gateway drop coming in October, and there will be special things for people that hold my NFTs then.
I'm literally gonna buy something of yours like the second we get off stream. Like I'm not even kidding. And the funny thing is too is you got it's funny, stuff's listed on Nifty in dollars. It's like if you just put it in ETH, I would like not even even blink twice.
It's true, yeah.
It's funny how that works, man.
The packs are like 0.2 ETH each, and you know.
Right.
I agree. There is something with our brain.
It's a weird,
I don't
it's a
mind
weird
spending
mental thing.
0.08. I bought something the other week that was like a really bad PFP project, and then I went to Home Depot and I bought a lawnmower, and I was like, I just paid less for this lawnmower than this like garbage JPEG.
Yeah.
I spent like $5,000 on plunger cats.
Those are cute.
I control over 10% of the
cute
plunger
for a
cat
couple
market.
grand.
All right, here we go. We're gonna roll it. Heineken Chan.
Big win, man.
Heineken Chan. So Heineken Chan, following since 223. Nice. You've been here since the beginning. Woohoo. Hit me up Twitter or on Discord with your ETH wallet, and I will pass it along to Brinkman.
Oh yeah,
actually, is yours.
Either ETH wallet or if you have a Nifty Gateway wallet, hit me up with that because I can just transfer it through Nifty Gateway.
Okay. Yeah. Either way. Yeah, we'll get it all sorted. Hey, Brinkman, thank you so much for joining us again. This is the piece that Heineken wallet just won. That was a fantastic conversation. Really appreciate you coming on. Appreciate you drawing the 32 the cake for me. That was awesome.
Happy birthday.
I really do appreciate it. And we will see you again. I am sure of that.
Last thing again tomorrow. You've got what time? What time can we?
Where do people need to be?
The last thing.
I think it'll actually release on Saturday. But if you have a Minds piece or any of my pieces, Worm, whatever, feel free to join my Discord tomorrow. There'll be a giveaway button that you can press and enter to win access to get it at a discount.
Can you send me the disc or send
you can
me the private chat
or anybody? Yeah, drop it in the private chat and we'll share it.
And then I'll share it to everybody in the chat.
And feel free to join my Discord either way. I have lots of wearables and all sorts of fun things I give away all the time. So
very cool.
It's fun stuff. Well,
nice.
Pleasure.
Man.
Have a good one.
All right.
See you,
Thanks
Brian.
so much. Later.
Thanks. So glad I got him.
Yeah. He's cool, man.
Super
Not
cool.
that, not that anybody isn't, but
Well, but he's the one who I gave the worm to. He's the one when I got the worm. So originally, and I should have said this while Brian was on. I'm sure he's listening, or he kind of knows the story. But I got the worm, and somebody was like, "Hey, Brian Brinkman wants it." And I'm like, "I've seen that name like in the Twitter streets before. Like, who is this guy?" And I look him up.
Gifting more subs. Appreciate it. He's up to 60 now.
Such a goat.
He's going.
So I like look him up, and I'm like, oh, like he's a pretty reputable guy in the space or whatever. And he DMs me on Twitter, and he's like, "Hey, heard you got the worm." Like he was the first one who hit me up, and I was like, "Oh, hey, Brian." And I mean, like we talked for a minute, you know, and I told him, I said, "Look, you know," because we had our own kind of like who, like you said, when you got it, like there's like it's spoken for like many times over by the time you get it. Like it's
nobody's handing it to someone without like a plan for where
it was exactly go. So you know, I lay out kind of our situation, you know, like, hey, here's what we got, like more than willing to pass it on to you. And you know, good man, like I told him where it needed to go next, and he exactly. And he sent it right away to the next person. He, you know, they were in the Discord, they were in the Worm Discord, which was like part of the you know deal. And you know, great all around guy. Coincidentally, also has the Twitter NFT. Obviously, super talented.
He's fantastic.
Super psyched.
Awesome.
Super psyched to have him on. I'm definitely buying one of those packs. I want to see what I get. But anyway,
yeah. So if anybody has the Discord link for Brinkman, that would be great. I'll post it in the chat. Send it here, and I'll snag it. We're gonna have to have him back because he was cool.
Yeah, no, he's definitely super. I want to talk to him more about like his SNL and Tonight Show days for sure, like 100%.
Yeah.
But
yeah, go ahead.
So what we got next? We got I think we got Bottlemani from Qubits. Bottlemani. How do we say it?
It's Bottlemani. Yeah.
Bottlemani.
There we go. Bottlemani.
You got the blue ice or the blue translucent qubit.
That is dope.
Yeah, so this is not really mine actually. So it's just from that we like from a test batch that we generated like while we were testing. So yeah.
Awesome, man. So for anybody that doesn't know, because you haven't followed me on Twitter,
yeah, if you pay attention to lunch, bro.
Going fucking ham on qubits. So I pulled up. I don't know if you can see my screen, but I went a little nuts this morning, and I was like all about the qubits. So Qubits on Ice is the name of the project, and I have been. I think I was there like very early on in your minting story. But why don't you give us a little background? Who where are you located, by the way? First, that's the first question.
So yeah, so the whole team, like me, my wife, and the designer, we're all from India. So it's so the designer itself, so he's been like a part of a local community of tech enthusiasts over here. So like we know each other for at least for about 5 to 7 years, but we never really spoken to each other. But then like with the NFT space coming on, we got to meet in a small crypto group. Crypto Telegram group where he was talking about CryptoPunks and whatnot. So I got in touch with them. Like a friend put me in touch with him, and then we started from there. So he taught me how to buy an NFT. I explored the space for a month. I bought some NFTs. I was trying to figure out how they work, and then I got into this cool project called Punk Babies. So Punk. So I really like the project, the way it was done. So basically I'm not sure if you've noticed this, there's another project called Punk Baby. So the baby punks, I think it's different. I think if you search for Punk Babies, BABIES, the first one, So the way these the developer did it is by he took traits from 2 different punks and then he merged them into one to make this like Punk Baby. So yeah, so he put them as an OpenSea contract. I mean, OpenSea storefront contract. But then the idea itself, like if you click on a baby, each baby has a specific like a mother and a father. And if you go look up the mother and the father, and you can actually see like what traits they brought in. Like so, if you see this, like it's a son of 608. No, not like this. Just the description. Like if you see the description. Yeah, so it's a son of 608 and 81 and 3421. So if you look at Punk baby number Punk 6081 and the other one, there might be certain traits that are carried over from.
I don't even know how to look up what the specific punks. This is such a world that I don't even look at. But how do I find a specific?
Let me try to find some family photos that we have.
If you just send me a link in the private chat, I can find it.
Yep, on it.
And while you're doing that, a question from the chat: why are the qubits? Is it first of all, is it qubits? Is it quibits? Is it how do you pronounce it?
It's qubits. So we pronounce it qubits. Yeah.
Okay. Is it and why are they on the ice?
So yeah, like,
I want to know that specifically.
Yeah. To be honest, we just wanted to be qubits, but we couldn't get the social media handles, and also all the projects that were dropping when qubits dropped usually had like 3 words to them, like Bored Ape Yachts Club, Bulls on the Block, Gutter Cat Gang. So we just wanted to go with the vibe. So and hence qubits on the ice. Qubits are from like basically inspired from penguins. So we thought, okay, the ice would be a good place to put them. Like
makes sense.
So that's how qubits on the ice came
penguins
out.
on the ice.
Yep.
So you've got a couple things, and I pulled open the website and I posted in the Discord in the chat as well. So there are a couple things on your roadmap that I'm super excited about. The first being that you can combine these, like you said, so the baby punks, and I think that's probably where you were going with this. Is that like
So you can actually click on the hunt for the second. That's actually another clickable. So you mint your first qubit that has the laser eyes, and then you like this red guy, and then when you click on combine your qubits, you can take the laser eyes and then put it and the hat from the first, and then put it on to create your own cold qubit.
So I gotta ask you, if just looking at my qubits collection, which is now I don't even know how many I have at this point.
You got a lot of those guys.
Yeah. Actually, I actually sent over a few.
What is this?
What?
So that's your birthday present.
What is
so we'll be revealing it soon. Yeah.
It's even got like a.
That's my plunge cat.
It's a birthday.
Exactly. So this is also something that we're trying to work on. We're trying to make dynamic gift boxes that you can send to people.
That's crazy.
Cool. So cool. So for anybody that doesn't know, the plunge cat, it looks like the Cool Cats. Klon, who is the artist for the Cool Cats project, was on stream on Twitch yesterday, and I like jumped on the stream and I was like, "Win plunge cat," and he started drawing it. He actually drew it.
Wow, that's crazy.
This is fantastic, dude. This is so cool. Thank you so much for this.
So it doesn't have any traits as of now, but then we plan to add it soon. So this is something.
Okay.
Our designer cooked up really quick.
So I'm looking at my collection of qubits, and I've got some like I think body wise, like obviously like the rarity is cool, right? The translucent orange, and I've got some iridescent metal ones and so forth. I don't have a blue one yet, like your PFP, but I'm angling towards one. But if you had to combine, like which ones like stick out to you on the ones that I have?
So the ones that you have
that stick out to you that you're like, oh, that's cool. Like we should combine these, because I'm trying to figure out like which ones am I going to put together, because
it's really hard actually. Like
it is super hard
because you can basically take up like any trait from a particular qubit, I mean 2 or more traits, and then put it into one. Like you might have just a laser that you want to put it in an electric hat qubit. Yeah, it's a tough one, to be honest.
Yeah,
which was on the flight.
I know that they're not like crazy rare in terms of rarity, but I dig the crowns really hard. I like the crowns a lot. So I've got a handful. I got like 2, I think, a 2 with crowns. So I think those will be like, I would keep the crowns out of those. And then I really like the antler ones too. I don't know what the actual trait name is for that, but with the green, or excuse me, the horns. What are those called? I don't even know. it's probably the greenhorns.
Greenhorns, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm all about these. So so you guys decided today, at least,
Mhm.
you know, it came into fruition today that you were going to unbox them at least for 7 days, right? On OpenSea.
Yeah.
So for anybody that doesn't know these projects, like they look like this up front. Typically, they have the box around them, and then you can see in through this, like, you know, the translucent pane in the front, like you would on a typical collectible,
like a
you can
Funko
see-
Pop. It's got
like
a
a
Funko
Funko
Pop.
exactly.
vibe.
so you can see the front of it, but one of the I guess the peculiarities of that is that you can't then see the full qubit. So talk us through a little bit of the decision to make them visible and unboxed for the next 7 days. Do you feel like that's you know, people not being able to see, like, you know, what's in there? Is that like an unintended consequence of the boxing process?
Yes. So yeah, what we wanted to do was, like, we wanted to give the collectible experience. So, but then what we thought might not be something that people would mind is, like, them not being able to see the cap or the shoes. Basically, those are the two traits that are not visible when they're boxed. So what we did was we created a Discord bot that would let people see their unboxed qubits. So that was fine for people who minted a qubit. But then people who have not really seen a qubit, when they come see our OpenSea profile, it looks like all the boxes are similar, and they don't really see the detailed
Right.
qubit in the box themselves. So that's why we decided, like, let's unbox
It's really
them
smart. It's really
for a
smart.
few
And
days.
so and I guess, can you give us an update on, like, you know, you guys had probably around 4,000 mints earlier today, and then, like,
Yeah, we
how many have you
blew through
minted
like
yet?
almost 1,000 mints the last 6 hours, I guess. Yeah,
That's awesome.
it's been a crazy few hours for us. Yeah.
And this is one of those things, and, you know, I've been tweeting about it for a long time. I can't understand, and again, not financial advice for anybody here. Like, do your own research, everything. The number of, like, innovative things about this project it seems like, compared to other projects, a lot, right? So the fact that they come boxed, that the box itself has traits and can be damaged in theory, that you can gift them to people and wrap them, that you have this Cubinator that's going to be able to combine traits down the line, which is very similar to some of the other projects out there but and I say other projects like Maison de Goat and Goblin Goons with the Ghost Goblins. Like, there's a couple that are like, and Punk Babies, as you mentioned, where, like, there's a combination of traits, but, like, there's a lot of different mechanics going on. And with the Cubinator of, like, bringing them together, this deflationary mechanic is really interesting. But I just can't understand, and I know that you probably feel the same way. Like, it just hasn't sold out, hasn't taken off. How are you guys, like, handling that? How are you guys feeling about the roadmap more broadly, knowing that you still have, you know, 3,000 or 4,000 of these left to sell?
So we're pretty confident right now. So to be honest, so the first day that we actually expected to mint around 300 to 500 at max. So we wanted to take the slow path. It's like, you see OpenSea collections, they drop like 300 or 500 every week, and then they sell out, and then they go to the next step. So that's how we thought we would be moving along. But then what happened was, the first day, I think the first few hours, we ran through around 2,000 to 3,000 mints. And then, so from then, like, yeah, we really didn't expect that. So from then, like, we weren't ready for the promotions, like the promotions and the Twitter, like, really promoting Qubit. So we went all in dev mode. We wanted to complete our roadmap items as soon as we could. So most of our roadmap items are complete. Like, the naming, the unboxing is done, and Cubinator.
I forgot about the naming. I didn't even mention that. You can name it.
Yeah, you can name a qubit. So if you can go to our website, you can see how a qubit looks like when it's named, like, on
your website.
Qubits on the ice. Yeah, on the qubit.
It's the name label, I guess,
Yeah, on the
it's
top,
on the box, right?
Exactly. So if you see this is exactly
potato.
So if you see so this particular qubit's named Potato. So
super cute.
So yeah, so we recently released this, and like, we're going to release the unboxing soon. So the cool part about the unboxing is it's going to be on chain. So each particular token is going to have that particular variable called, like, whether it's unboxed or not. So once a qubit is unboxed, it can't be put back into a box again. So that's something that's going to come up soon. And yeah, so we focus completely on the roadmap, but then yeah, like now we feel like we're in a good state where we can start promoting, like go on full promotions and get the traction that we need. So we really didn't go on the marketing in the start. That's something that I'm still learning. Like we are still learning as a team. Like we've learned a lot of things as a team the last 30 days. Like it's been exactly 30 days since we launched. And of course, there's people like yourself, Shocker, like Dan was here earlier. So he gave us a lot of tips on how to go forward. And the whole community, the NFT space itself it's really awesome. Like it's been really good to us. So yeah, we're in a good position right now. Yeah.
It's sort of funny. Like every time I tweet about it, like it seems like I'm like promoting it, like I'm getting paid, but like I'm not.
Hashtag not an ad. I just like these.
Not an ad. I just really like them.
You were into them. You were into Qubits like a month ago at least, right?
Exactly. He was there like on Wednesday.
And I'm one of the first 2,000 that we get a car, right?
The car, yeah.
I'm excited.
So yeah. So the cars themselves. So like our designer, he's been working on the cars. Like we most of the traits. We have the base car ready, but we still not figured out the traits and the boosts and other things that for the game itself. So the cars are going to be used in a game that we're building. It's going to be on Unity. It's not on the metaverse yet, but yeah, like at least right now, it's going to be on something like Zrun, like where you can you might be able to bet on your cars that are going to win, and you might be able to level up your cars. So that's a game that we're building. So the cars, yeah, like I think we should be able to drop them in a week or two. Like we're hoping to sell out in the next couple of weeks at least. So as soon as the sellout is done, we want to drop the cars too. The first 2,000 qubits like that are minted. So all the 0 to 2,000 qubits, we're going to give each qubit a car, like drop a car to them. And then from then on, like for every 5 qubits that you hold, like from 2009, for every 5 qubits, we're going to drop. We're going to build a website where you can claim a qubit racer, a car.
That's awesome. Well, so I would love to give some away. Like, what? So we're gonna do a giveaway, right? What do you want to?
So
what do you want to do?
So we actually sent, I think, around 10 qubits from our community wallet, and also around like I think some 8 to cover the gas fees.
Okay, so I assume the ones that I recently received that are
exactly.
Let me check these because I know I minted. I think I had 4 and I minted 12, so I had 16 before you sent me them. So that means that I've got 7. That sound right?
Yep.
So I think I got through. Hold on. Recently,
get some nifty looking ones if you go by the top row.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, this is awesome.
That's for yours. That's yours. It's yours.
Oh, thank you. I will take it. I will gladly take it.
Yeah, keep the plunge one. You don't want to give that one.
I'm not going to give that one away.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think this actually isn't in. I'm sequencing it. It doesn't look like. I know that I had 2 of the translucent orange ones, but these 5 right here. Let's. I think I don't remember seeing this one. So let's shoot for. Let's do this one, and then all 5 of these, like this one up through this one. We got the translucent. So like we'll do those 6, because I think the rest of them fall in line. So we'll do 6 of them. Here. So we're gonna do 3 from the. I did fix the form for like the people that it came in. So we're gonna do a wheel of names. I pulled open that. So we're gonna do 3 out of here, and then we're gonna do 3 out of the chat. So everybody type into the chat QUBITS. And you're right, always Hugo. I can check my activity page. So we should do that. That's probably the way to go. And we'll just do the last community wallets ones. So the null address ones were us. So we'll go from this. Thank you so much for Hugo. That's perfect. So we'll just go from the bottom to the top. So the first 3 we're going to do from the community chain. Everybody type in qubits into the chat. We'll do wheel of names on the first 3. So for this one, this is 4498. This one's going to be whoever wins this bad boy.
Heyo.
Oh, Brandon Delgado Melanche. Brandon Delgado Melanche. I don't know if he's here, but it does look like he has an ETH wallet there. So that's awesome. We're going to remove him. We're going to roll it again. This one is going to be for qubit number 4332. Alex Q is the winner of that one. 4332. Looks like there's an ETH wallet there. That's awesome. We'll remove him or her from the list. And then this next one is going to be for 4225. 4225. All right, let's roll it one more time. 4225. This one is going to Mr. X NFT. Mr. X.
Hey, that's a new NLL guy.
Yeah,
Shout out.
yeah,
Shout out. I've seen him. I think he's designed
him or her.
Yeah, he or she has designed an interesting maybe baseball jersey. Cool Cats. I don't know. I don't know if they'll do it, but
so Mr. X NFT, let us know. We'll hit you up in Discord because I'm not sure if your ETH wallet is actually Mr. X.NFT. It may well be, but I just want to make sure. So we'll connect with you on Discord. All right, and the other three we're gonna roll from everybody that typed in qubits. So we're gonna go right here. Qubits is the word. Actually, everybody do it again. I don't know that I got this right. So everybody type in qubits. We'll give everybody 30 seconds. We'll play the intro video this time because it's a little bit shorter. We'll play the intro. Everybody QUBITS for the last 3 qubits.
I don't care. I don't care. No sympathy, don't care. I don't I'm sorry.
All right, let's roll it here. All right, Scoop SCOOP_1. Scoop, you've won the first giveaway. That is going to be for qubits number, I think it was 3670. So what I need you to do on Twitter or Discord, send me your ETH address, your ETH wallet, and make sure you type in 3670 as well, that was the one that you got. So Scoop 1, that's 3670. All right. Next up, 3551. We're going to roll it again. 3551. This is optical underscore.
Nice play on words there.
Optical underscore following since 3-1. Awesome. Welcome. Much appreciated. Again, Discord or Twitter, hit me with your ETH address and make sure that you reference Qubit 3551 so I know which one's yours. Qubit 3551. And then this last one that we're going to give away, here we go, 3357. If you had to name this, Chugs, what'd you name this guy right here? And in the chat, I'm curious, like if you had to name this qubit.
I mean, when I see the checkered like yellow black, I know that there's Taxi Bit. I think Tennessee Vols, honestly, just being like a Southern guy, even though I hate the Tennessee Vols. So I think Vol qubit, but that's just me. So.
Steelers crazy qubit. Okay, let's roll it again. Here we go. The brilliant green. Following since today. Welcome to the stream and a subscriber as well.
Brilliant green.
The brilliant green.
Qubit. I'm writing all this down, but honestly, if you did win something, just reach out.
Like, tell us what you won.
Yeah, exactly.
DM me on Twitter.
Or I'm gonna forget about this list literally 2 seconds after we get off stream.
Brilliant green. Awesome. Congratulations. And Bottle Manny, thank you so much for coming on and talking about this project with us. I know that you guys have been putting blood, sweat, and tears into this, and I'm really hoping for positive vibes and hopefully good thing and folks to go mint right now. So how long is the flash sale going on, if I can ask?
Yeah, so we're planning to close it like I think 30 minutes from now, plans like after your stream.
Okay. So for anybody,
There it
that doesn't know,
is.
the initial mint price was 0.045. They cut it in half. It is now 0.022. So 0.022, and it sounds like 30 minutes from now they're going to close that price gap, so they'll be twice as expensive 30 minutes from now. So again, do your own research, not financial advice. Don't just go buy them just because. But if you liked what you heard, you're interested in this project, you're interested in the future of it, it looks like that pricing is going to be there for the next 30 minutes or so. So Qubits on the Ice, that's where you mint. Bottle Manny, anything else before we hop off?
So I just like to share another collection that my designer worked on. So I just dropped the link, and yeah, this exactly. So this is Cage series by our designer Siraj. So just wanted to share this, like really.
This is really cool.
Yeah. So he's been trying to sell these for like I think a couple of months now. So like it's really hard to sell these one-on-one like NFTs when all these generator projects are around. But yeah, like so we tried to do a collab on
There's only 52 of these, but
yeah.
These are cool.
Yeah.
There's a couple still down towards the floor here with this Cage series, but yeah, these are great.
Some are animated and they have really good videos on them. So.
Okay, let me pull this one up. We can look at the video together. Oh, so they're animated too. These are cool, man. I've never heard about this.
Yeah. So it's just really hard, right? Like in the NFT space when there's so many projects going on. Like I think it's been like at least 5 months 5 to 6 months since it's been minted. So yeah.
This is very Beauty and the Beast vibes.
The rose, yeah.
They're ethereal beauty vibes.
True love
Very
before every petal falls,
Wow.
man.
Love that.
It's a heavy plot line.
Bottle Manny, thank you so much for hopping
Sure.
on.
Thanks for having us
appreciated.
here.
Yeah, and we'll be in touch.
Sure, definitely.
All right, good luck. Thank you.
See you, bud. I've got one like kind of flash giveaway that we can do
Let's do
here. So I'm gonna put it in the private chat, his Twitter handle. Everybody should be following him. This is kind of a Top Shot nod. His display name is Coach, but his actual like handle, it's McGurk NBA. Watch, I'm gonna.
Should we
drop
do
it.
this for the wheel? I think we should do this.
We can do the wheel. So he's a bit of a I don't know if shy is the word, but he's like, I don't need to come on or anything. Like you got enough good people coming on there. But he was willing to, I guess, give away. This is not a on chain type thing, like not an NFT, but he does these like amazing emoji art pieces, which like watch Plunge. I'll just share my screen for his Twitter profile, and we'll just like.
I'm sharing it right now.
Oh, you are? Okay, yeah, pull it up. There should be several. Like he's done apes, he does athletes.
He apparently responds a lot with GIFs. I just hit the media tab so that
I see a lot of GIFs too. But he does them all by hand on like an old iPhone or something. I'm pretty sure he's done several for me. I've been fortunate enough to like pester him enough, and he's done plenty. It looks like nothing but gifts, man. But I mean, he's done several apes. He's done like there's like a Ja Morant that he's done for me that's outstanding. The people in the Grizz Gang Discord know about it. Anyway, yeah. I mean, it's definitely
so he's gonna do one, right?
Anyway, we'll raffle it. Whoever wins. DM me and we'll get in touch, and he'll do a custom, whatever.
Oh, snap.
I mean, almost whatever you want. Like, yeah, he did an emoji of the worm. He'll do a custom like emoji, like piece for you. So, it's a nice, cool thing for him to do. I wanted to get him on, but he said, nah, I'll just give away my, one of those pieces. So we can do a will names for it.
Let's do a wheel of names for this one. These are for people that aren't here that signed up before based on the tweet.
Anybody can win.
Anybody can win. Thick Tree, Heart of Texas. I know that name.
Heart of Texas. I definitely know Heart of Texas.
He's an NLL guy.
All right, Heart of
Or
Texas.
girl.
Yeah, I'll
Or
if
any
he's
twin.
if he's watching, obviously
Oh, he's
DM me.
here.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
here.
Go ahead and DM me. We'll get you in touch with Coach, and we'll get you. He'll make you one of them. So
We got some other.
pretty sweet.
Let's do a couple
We
more
got
off
moments?
the wheel right now. I got more
All right.
moments to give away. Pack Rip just texted or shot me a DM and he's like, I'm falling asleep, so he's not going to be able to come on. So where did Pack Rip sent me one somewhere in here? Where is he? There it is. All right, Trae Young 3, classic.
Boom.
It's very plunge father esque.
8,
So we're gonna go ahead and give this one away. We'll do it off the wheel as well, and then we'll do one off of the the chat too. We'll do it the next one there. All right, make sure to write this one down. Bullet,
It's literally bullet.
and I think let me go look for.
And what do we
Bullet.
give it? That's for a Trae Young.
That's for the Trae Young from Pack Rip.
Cool.
And I think let me make sure that Bullet's got a Top Shot username in. Not have a Top Shot username.
And make sure,
So-
he doesn't have one.
He doesn't have a Top Shot username listed.
I don't know
So
if that
let's
means
re-roll
we
it.
re-roll just in case.
Yeah,
The
let's
backup.
re-roll it just in case, and then
All
the next NFT thing will be for Bullet.
Okay.
Oh, Brandon,
Who we got?
Dustin,
Who's hitting it?
Dustin.
Dustin.
Let me see.
So Bullet doesn't have a Top Shot name. Dustin.
Dustin
it's-
does. It's D Hop
Detroit.
Grizz.
Oh, Dustin from
Yes.
he's from the Grizz Gang. Welcome, man.
There you go.
Good
So he
stuff,
gets
good
that
stuff.
Trae Young, and then the next one will go to Bullet.
The next one will go to Bullet.
NFT.
Okay.
thing. Well, what do we have? We have other stuff.
Well, I know we have a Steve to.
Well, we can't just give it to.
Yeah, I know. That has to
We're
be.
gonna have to.
Yeah,
Steve, are you ready?
that's a must be present. I feel like kind of.
Dumbo
thing.
is in the Discord saying he's here. Not sure if you guys saw that. What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean he's here?
Huh? Who's he talking about?
Yeah, what do you mean that you're here? I'm here. Just let me know. Is Coach gonna bring me onto this stream or what?
Huh?
Bring the elephant on. Do you want to come on, Dumbo? You want to come talk? Okay, yeah, let's go.
Bring Dumbo, man.
Yeah, hell
I'm
yeah.
down with bringing
It's my stream.
Dumbo
I can
in.
do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, man. Hopefully he's wearing his jersey though. He's a little flex. Oh, by the way,
What?
I need to announce
What do you need
the
now?
Cool Cats, the NLL,
Yeah, let's do it.
the Cool Cats jersey winners.
You want to do it with Dumbo on stream?
Yeah. We'll wait. We'll get Dumbo
I just
on,
sent-
and
I just sent
I'll announce
Dumbo.
the 4.
I just sent
the
Dumbo in DM.
Okay. See if he
Yeah.
hops on.
Yeah.
I'll announce the 4 who are on. El Dumbo. He actually DM'd me.
And then we will bring on Steve. And then we will bring on Steve.
Yes.
So I can unbox.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I'm so freaking jealous.
Oh, hey there. Oh, hey
Oh
there.
hey,
Mr.
oh
Dumbo.
hey, oh hey, Luke El
How we
Dumbo.
doing? First off, happy birthday! Look, I got the jersey on.
Yeah, you're
Jersey
rocking
on.
it.
I
Man.
had to just chuck on over the
And
t-shirt.
we're all different colors. This is perfect.
Oh, this is. But I should have taken the t-shirt off, to be honest, like a real pro.
no, it's all good.
Mate, Plunge, happy birthday for Tuesday. Have
Thank
to
you.
say it. Birthday stream and all that. I was watching for like an hour or so. This has been really fun. I was doing some work, but watching at the same time. It was fun, guys.
It's
Yeah.
interesting, dude. We get some interesting birds on here, and there's some like nuggets. You can just pick up some nuggets, you know. So I'm happy about it. Dumbo, you hosted a conversation today with Dave.
Oh,
Dave
yeah.
from accounting. No, Dave from marketing.
From
Yeah.
accounting, that would have been a thrilling conversation.
Dave from accounting.
Actually,
Between two ferns with Dave from
I
accounting.
love Dave from accounting. I would pick the shit out of Dave from accounting's brain, but
I think it would be a very interesting conversation to talk accounting in Top Shot if we could just like open the hood and go full details on the numbers. It'd be very niche but very interesting.
yeah,
Indeed.
there's a lot of people that would love that. Debits and credits all day. Heart of Texas. I know it. I know it.
Did you guys catch the chat with Dave? Then?
I did for like the first 30 or 45 minutes. So I was there, and then my kid woke up, so I had to run and do that. So,
Yeah,
but
I think
I
only went
caught
about
most of
25.
it. I caught a good amount of it.
What
I thought
did
you did great. I thought you did great,
Yeah.
kind of like hosting like a virtual fireside chat type thing.
it was very, very well
Um,
done.
I thought it was very good. Yeah.
Awesome, thanks guys. Yeah, it's the first time I've kind of like interviewed. I don't want to call it an interview, but you know what I mean, done that the hosting side of it. So yeah, I
did
felt like
well.
it was fun. It was a bit like, and I was really trying to, you know, I'm sure not of the Nine Lives Lounge people here are listening right now, but I was really trying to emphasize it's not an office hours. We're not going to break news, but it is still like really valuable just to chat and to be able to speak to him.
Yeah.
You know, and like I really loved the chat itself. People were just asking like really like light-hearted questions. No one was coming at Dave like, when rake back. People were like, yeah, what'd you like on your pizza? And it was like, you know, obviously some serious questions in there as well, but it really like set the mood for like moving forward, because I want to be in a situation where like Roham can jump in that chat once a month, but we can't do that if everyone's expecting Roham to like always announce a new story. You know what I mean? Like,
Can I apologize for that tonight? I feel like I went a little overboard. I got a little.
wish not. This is
I got a
my
little.
cool cat right here.
Hey,
What's his
there
name?
he is.
This is behind it. She's actually got a cross-eyed. I don't know if you can see that.
Got astigmatism.
Yeah. Wish night plunge. I love that Plunge is apologizing. What have you done to him, Chugs?
No, I'm saying that like I feel like the night of Roham in the chat, I was going a little crazy. I was a little aggressive. Not aggressive. I was just I was a lot. I was a lot that night.
I loved how everybody became a journalist like immediately. They
Right.
just were like, "Oh my god, I gotta ask like the most complicated question I can come up with like right away."
Yeah, and that's the kind of thing. Like, I think that's cool, and like I do want people to be able to ask those questions to Roham, but I want Roham to be in a situation where he knows he can pop in on a Friday night, and it's not going to be newsworthy. He can just say hi to collectors, you know.
Right,
Yeah.
and just kind of be one of the guys for a minute, or you know, that kind of deal.
So why were you back? I've not obviously not been paying attention to Discord. Is there something going on? Is there that you needed to get on, or do you just want to come and hang?
No, I just saw it, man. I was in like a call for like an hour or two, just doing some back end stuff with engineers. It was really dry. So then I put this stream on, and it was really fun. Got a few beers on the go, and I was like, I'm
Heck
just
yeah.
gonna come say hi. I was
Is that
like,
Pacifico?
yeah, of course it
Hey,
is, mate. Down in Mexico.
Oh, there you go.
heck yeah!
I don't have anything to give away. I wish I did.
That's okay.
And I
You want to
need
give some more
like,
Top Shot
clear
stuff
it.
out? I got stuff to give away.
Do some Top Shot giveaways. What's
We,
going on with the jerseys? I want to hear about
Yeah,
the jerseys.
yeah. I was gonna post.
do jerseys.
So the four that I had.
I'll
I
be
had-
right back. I need to
Yeah, that's fine. I had gotten 4. I got one of each color, 2 blank, 2 hashtag NLL on the back, all number 30. And my intent was always to get them in the hands of somebody who did not have one yet. Somehow, some way. Ended up doing an auction. It seemed like simple raffle. It's too random and there's too many people. Like, at least if you auction it, you actively can, you know, I guess in theory, control your own destiny, right? So our 4 winners, Discord names are D'Artagnan 91, got the black 30 large hashtag NLL on the back. That was the hottest one without a doubt. White number 30, extra large blank, Skipperelli. These are all Nine Lives Lounge guys. So you got that one. Pink number 30, large blank, is R. Chungster. Got that one. And then blue number 30, extra large, hashtag NLL it's like Axe 010 TL003, something like that. Anyway, I put a shout out to them. If they wanted to come spike the football on stream tonight, like just DM and we'll bring you on to go. But whoever won, like, you know, what you bid, if you're in the States, that includes shipping. I will, you know, get in touch with you, get where I need to send it, and I'll send it as soon as I can. And welcome to the goodie room, I guess. I think with, you know, jerseys going forward, we've had some good ideas from some like newer Cool Cats members in our like through the Nine Lives Lounge. Obviously, we've had like an influx of other folks kind of rediscover who we are too. And I say who we are. I mean, you would say it too, Dumbo. We're rowing in the same direction for sure. We're just 2 different boats.
Yeah, I think that's the thing. And taking that analogy further, it's not even like it's a boat race. It's just we're both trying to get to the same point. And
Right.
if like I can do something that pushes your boat further ahead, and you can do something that pushes our boat further ahead. I see that as a win. You know, I'm wearing the NLL jersey right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's the thing, when we bring out our merch and you guys get it, Plunge is going to be like putting that in the bin. He's going to be like, yeah, I'll wear both. There's no reason I can't put like
For sure.
extra merch on or wear, alternate. I don't think Plunge has ever taken the jersey off saying that.
I don't think he has either. I'm pretty sure that his employer is concerned.
I did commit to it. I didn't. As soon as I got this jersey, the moment I got it, every single work meeting I was in, I was wearing it until we launched the NLL.
And people are like, what is this? Like, I need one.
It was like a daily reminder of like, we have to launch this for like, I don't know what it was, like 4 or 5 days or however long it was. But like, even like, I'm talking like Roham and the GM and Dave, they were all seeing it every single day. And I was like, yeah, we got to launch it, guys. This is what I'm going to do.
Right. Well, I do know I can't, like, obviously I'm not going to, I mean, unless you have anything to break, which you probably don't yet, but we've obviously got a fervor for more stuff to roll out that's Cool Cats related. And, you better believe I'm down for having a conversation about, what we can maybe do officially, unofficially, anything like that.
I'm a big fan of the glasses. I think that's
get the custom shades. I think the custom shades have legs for sure. But
I mean, look, I've got loads of crazy ideas. Everything I'm about to say is just up here, okay? This isn't coming from anyone else, so don't go fucking run into the hills with this.
Yeah.
But like, I do see a world, like, we've done the NLL charity, and some people are talking about, oh, we should like fund these courts and paint these courts, right? That's amazing. And what it makes me think is that we should, I don't know if we can do this, but having like a sort of, I want to call it like a communal fund where we vote for what we do, where it's like, hey, maybe this month we vote, do we want shades or do we want to do this or do we want to do that? And then the next month, do we want to do this? Do we want to do that? And maybe we want to be monthly, maybe quarterly. I don't know. Like, I'm just purely brainstorming here.
Just crush it. Just crush it.
That would be cool. I don't know if we can do that. And
Snapbacks, glasses.
Yeah, it would be like letting the community choose. Like, you guys saw that I've been doing, or anyone who's in the NLL has seen that I've been doing some like vote systems.
He's British.
They're cool. I'll get back to English now. So like I've been doing these like vote systems where it's like, if you what charity do I donate some money to? Right now, that's the basic version. What chat channels do you want to see? Like, these are all basic versions of a vote system that I think longer term we could be using for like big decisions. Like, hey, if you want Crocs and you guys vote for it, I'm gonna send out 3,000 pairs of Crocs, and you guys have to
unsubscribe.
You guys should go to Summer League next year rocking the Crocs. And like, I think it would be cool. And obviously, you guys have the idea for the glasses, but there's other people out there that I think we should reach out to and unlock their creative potential and just bring it all together.
For
like,
sure.
I see a way where we work together on that. Now, that being said, that would be like more in the future because we've got our own merch. We've got like, we've got our
I think you have a little more juice that what you can tap into for sure.
Exactly.
I'll give you that.
Exactly. And like, look, these are all just things going around their heads. Who knows what will and won't happen? But like, I think we made it clear that NLL is here to stay already. So it's like, let's start talking about the future. Let's start talking about what next year looks like. Let's start talking about what do we do when season 3 finishes for the NLL. I'm like, everyone else is talking about what do we do for the tip-off. I'm like, man, I ain't worried about that. I'm worried about next year. I'm worried about this time next year. What am I doing for the NLL? You feel me? So like, I think there's a big disparity. I think there's a big disparity almost. And I don't want to like overhype. I'm not trying to pump or anything like that, but I do think there's a big disparity. Where, like, people are like, we want a pack giveaway. I'm like, man, get out of like a pack giveaway. That's like one thing. Think bigger. I know Plunge is on the same page here, but I'm like, think bigger than just what giveaway we're doing next month. Think what are we doing on the yearly scale here,
I'm in. I'm all in. Congratulations, by the way, on giving Seeing Stars additional utility. Well done with the challenge, or the whatever you call it. The what do they call them? The showcase challenge.
Yes, challenge. I don't know if it was for Seeing Stars utilities.
I mean, it doesn't need to be explicitly for Seeing Stars. That's awesome. Like, if you have all the Seeing Stars, you didn't even have to think about the showcase challenge. That was awesome. Yeah. Very cool.
I mean, look, I'm not trying to say it was for utility specifically.
Oh, I know.
I don't want to be pumping or
I
anything.
got you.
But yeah.
I'm with you. That's not you. That's me. This is me editorializing. Let's give another moment away. I want to give another time, and then we're gonna bring on Steve because it's late where he is, and we need to do Steve. So, and then Caruso, I see you out there too. There's some craziness going on.
Those
even
West
know what's going on.
Coasters, man. It's like only like 2 p.m. for them over there.
Something like that.
It's not that late.
We've got okay. So here's what we got. We're gonna do like 3 or 4 of them. So we already gave away the pack rip. We're just gonna go up. So we got a D'Anthony Melton. I'm pretty sure this is a throwdowns. No, this is a 12,000.
D-Melt debut. I'd like that.
We're gonna go in the chat. We're gonna go Nightbot. Anybody that's been active in the last little bit, we're just gonna roll it right now. This is for the D'Anthony Melton.
Boss Swingman 44.
Boss Swingman 44. Hit us Twitter or on Discord with your Top Shot username. Top Shot username, Twitter, Discord, and reference that you got the Melton. And we'll send that along. Let's do another one real quick. Again, we're gonna roll it. Anybody active in the chat? This one is going to be from Zakarian. This is a Bobby Portis dunk. Nice little championship badge here. Zakarian, thank you for the gift for everybody. Galactic, Galaktek. Again, you're on the hook. Give us Twitter, give us Discord, give us your Top Shot username.
Galactic with the Portis.
Galactic with the Portis. Galactic with the Portis. And then let's go to the wheel of names for the next one, which I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, might be a good one. Here we go. We got Schmitty. We got this IQ. Rookie moment. So we're going to go to the wheel of names for this guy. We'll make sure this person has a Top Shot username. Mike Weisberg. No, Derek Palmer.
Is it Wise? Derek Palmer.
Very close. Very close.
Who were those winners?
What's that?
Who were those winners? Who was the second winner?
That was I don't even know. Galactic
won the Bobby Portis. We got
Derek Palmer is I recognize that Top Shot username. It's DP3ZEZ. He's won here before. All right. So without Steve, Dumbo, you want to stay on?
What was that moment real quick?
I want to stay on. Oh God.
Well, what was it? It was a quickly, right?
That was a quickly. Yeah.
IQ. Sorry.
You want to stay on for Steve?
I will let you guys get on with it. I don't want to crash the pie. I know you got all these big plans.
I mean, you're welcome
to
just hang
out with Steve.
I do have a question. One thing that and you might I don't know how much you would know about like the moment selection thing. Oh my God, Plunge has the Steve.
That's exciting.
So Dumbo, this is an interesting one. So I'm going to put this out because I kind of like did the behind the scenes work on season or series 2. How many moments, like based on minutes played and games played, like how many moments did that guy have? Because there was like this weird discussion either in the NLL or in our Discord where it was like, who's had the most minutes played or played the most games, but like didn't even have a moment in S2? Because there's a couple of them. There's like 5 of them. And I know who they are now. I know who they are. Like did the work or whatever. But I was trying to see like on the flip side, like who played the least, but had like just a bevy of moments to pick from. And so basically like who's just like human highlight reel versus who like plays a shit ton, but like is boring. It makes me wonder, like, is there some like objective kind of like framework for picking players, or is it strictly subjective? Like that was cool, we're going to use it. You know? Do you have any idea? Because I know you're not part of that, like Austin Kent and them. I know you're not part of that team per se, but what do you think?
I can BS an answer, so it's fine. No, first of all, I love that. If you have that, do send that over to me at some point. I think that's super interesting to do because in theory, the person who has the least amount of minutes played per moment should be a highlight reel. So that would be really cool. I'm very excited to see what Plunge opens here. A little bit nervous for him. But yeah, like it's a bit of both. So it's subjective in the sense that like Austin, and not just Austin, but like the team around him, they're going to pick moments they like, which are generally like they're basketball nerds. So it's generally going to be like good moments. And obviously like some players have a little bit more swag, a little bit more highlight to them, right? But then also 100%. It's objective in the sense that like we are trying to make sure we get more players on the platform. So maybe sometimes we are like, hey, this isn't the best player in the world, but like it's a good moment for that player. So like, let's get him on.
Or a rookie. Like you obviously, no matter what, you have to have a rookie have a moment that year, right?
Yeah, because imagine if like we have a rookie, we don't put a moment on because it's not a great moment. And then like the next year he becomes a household name. And it's like, why don't we have his rookie year on? Like he messed up there.
You blew that one, yeah.
Yeah. So like, I think that's the factor. So there's a bit of both objective and subjective. When you're talking about like the established names, I think it's way more subjective. You know, where it's way more like this play impacted something. This play was
Oh,
awesome.
for sure.
So a bit of both. You should get Austin on here at some point.
He actually came on. He's been on before. We'll have to get him back. I'd like to ask him that question. So the one that I'll say, I have the. Hold on, I can pull up the table and tease it. I guess I'm kind of giving away my own like secret sauce on this because I was going to tweet it out. But so first off, the ones who have the most minutes played with only one moment, it's Kevin Huerter, Justin Holiday, Royce O'Neal, and Robert Covington. So they only have one moment, but like clearly like played a ton of basketball last year. The ones with the most minutes without a single moment is Reggie Bullock, Enes Kanter, Corey Joseph, Tyus Jones, Wes Matthews, Timothy Luwawu-Cabarrot, Derek Favors, and Wayne Ellington. Those are dudes that have played over 1,000 minutes of NBA basketball without a moment last year.
That's actually really interesting.
It's like the most boring players ever, most boring rotation players ever. Like they did nothing of significance to warrant a moment. And like some of them are in S1. Like Tyus Jones, like he's a Grizzly. He has S1. He has S1 moments. But I like that's a weird like stat geek thing that I thought was kind of fascinating, and I figured I'd dig into it.
Yeah, and I don't want to keep going on because Plunge has got this like present that I assume is 4
Yeah, and Steve's been waiting forever.
But like I do think
he canceled his date.
No, I was the date. He just brought me along.
Oh,
no, I think what we'll see is more people exploring those sort of nerdy stats. Like, imagine like after 5 seasons where we can look back at each series and be like, this player did this many minutes per moment. I think that would be really cool. So, Chug, send me that list because I didn't write.
I'll put it
down
out.
saying them.
I'll finger paint it somehow. You know.
Yeah, I think it's super interesting. I can see like Moment Ranks do an article around that. Get Detective Doucette on it. We've got Plunge. What have you got?
Yeah. Open it up. They're sick of the Top Shot talk. They want to see this painting.
Guys, I feel like a fucking cautionary tale over here. Like I'm the only one with that. I'm the only one that didn't do Cool Cats, and I'm in literal paint covered rags, and you guys all have your fancy jerseys on.
It's because you're the starving painter over here, just slaving away, making awesome stuff for all of us to try to acquire.
I bought this from Steve for 0.125 ETH, which is what? A couple $100? I don't know. I don't even know what ETH is worth anymore. It's going to show up. I promise.
Oh, there it is.
That's what it is.
And he's got the physical as well. Part of the Metaphysicals collection.
That's awesome. Steve, do you send physical like in general then?
Yep. Well, I just Plunge has mint number 1. It's the first physical I sent out. So, is it there?
Oh, there it is. Look at that. Dude, that's so cool.
Came up on screen at the same time. That's awesome. Oh, Steve.
And it's intact.
Somebody said, "Can we buy this now?" No, Plunge owns it, and he will not sell it. The digital version of it. Steve, and he's got the signature down in the corner. It's so good.
That.
It's so slick.
Oh my God, it's an autograph piece, guys. Read it and weep.
If you had better plunger net, we could maybe see it in HD. It's a little grainy. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just gonna look at it on OpenSea on my HD monitor, and it's gonna look a little sharper. But that's
I'm all
cool.
about this.
That's so cool.
That's freaking sick. Steve, will you ship to Mexico?
I haven't shipped to Mexico yet.
Well, hit me up.
I'd
bro.
consider.
I like this. I like this style. This is
awesome,
let's see if it's
dude.
possible.
This is
You got to get on all the raffles.
This is
man.
Cool.
I was gonna say, Steve, like not to.
Dude, I
not
am
to,
so glad that it actually showed up intact because I had never shipped a piece of art before, and I was like, we're just gonna send this off to Plunge, cross our fingers. He'll probably be gracious if something happens.
It looks great. I was gonna say, Steve, like you kind of like you sort of threw together like a Discord. At first, it was like just some buddies kind of, and you wanted to like share what you're doing and stuff. And now it's kind of
no. It was a problem. That's not the genesis story of the Discord.
Well, okay, go.
Explain
Tell-
the genesis
tell
story of
me.
the Discord.
I was in
Because
early, but
if
I
I'm
don't
not
know the
mistaken,
story.
The Discord came about because maybe me, maybe some other people were getting the jump on your drops and were increasing gas potentially to try and make sure that they secured the bag. So tell us a little bit about what's going on.
So is this you like calling me out because now you can't get them like when
Yes.
you want now?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I may or may not have gotten the jump and bought something before the raffle thing.
Oh, yeah.
Although I'm doing nothing but taking L's now, which Steve, we're gonna have to talk about that. Like, me and corporate trash are like.
Well, I think
we're pissed.
corporate is you at least got one.
Yeah, I did.
But-
I did before, but I am 0 for a billion on the raffles. But
but yeah, I mean, there was, people like Plunge were jumping. I was just doing my drops on Twitter, and like I did not want to start a Discord. It's like I feel like it's like the last step into like going all in, and like is starting your own fucking Discord.
what, you trying to say something about me and Plunge over here?
Maybe. But I'm right there with you now. So
I think what you do. I think the format's great, though. I think you crush it. Like, it's great.
I wanted a fair way for people to get in. There were people that wanted stuff, and like gas wars suck. So like, I started Discord primarily. The only reason is just to do raffles for the drops, so everybody gets an equal shot at every single one of my pieces, and it's been really fun. So and
You're going
it's
ham. I feel like you're doing a lot of work recently.
Yeah, I think
I
you're
have been
killing
doing
it.
a lot of work.
I think you're killing
It's
it, man.
beautiful. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm all in on it. I own 3 Steve pieces. I own 2 from previous things, and then this one. But I've missed out on the last couple. I really like the like. There's some animation in these as well, right?
Yeah.
So it's not just the physical or like the picture. There's some action happening as well.
There's some action. I mean, I'm very much of the ilk that like you should create digital art should be something that doesn't or can't exist in the terrestrial world. So I might as well do something interesting with it. But yeah, and then anybody that gets one of my digitals, I'm always happy to send along a higher res version. Since OpenSea has, I push it right to the limit of OpenSea, but I think they have like a 40 meg limit or something like that. So.
Weak amateurs. My internet's got like a 40 meg limit, so I don't know if anybody can see this, but there's some like.
I mean, that is the reason that they have a 40 meg limit because then it takes forever to load. But
That's why whenever I pull up like one of your pages, it's like, oh, I'm just gonna go like make a drink or something. I'll come back and then it'll all load because it's like the most like high. It's like the most high end stuff on there. They all start moving.
Let me check Kiloha.
I will say, I mean, Steve, correct me if I'm wrong, but is your first ever still
not dripping
up for sale right now?
Yeah, I've got the 2 like quote unquote rookie cards.
Yeah, I'm like I've stared at it for a while.
We've been circling them.
Couple of
they're in the origin set. My first ever NFT, which and perfectly honest, they are not much. It's my first painting. I started painting like.
Don't sell yourself short.
There it is.
18 months ago, 20 months ago now. And that
the RPSA 10s.
Then it's the first
10.
NFT.
That's
the first NFT, but then the first painting is the other one, right?
The other one, yeah.
Which I personally like because it's got like kind of this Mardi Gras color vibe, and like being in like New Orleans native, like.
Which one is it?
You got to look for it. It's is it called Sound and Color? No, not Sound and Color. What's it called? I can't remember the name of it.
That one wouldn't be that one I posted later. It's just my first chronological painting.
Yeah, it's in there. It's in there somewhere. But my parents actually, I showed my parents who happened to be in town, and they were like, "Oh, I think we might want to buy this." And so they I mean, clearly they're a little reluctant, but maybe we'll get them. I might get them back on there.
Hey,
I love the color palette of it. Oh,
I
it's
like-
not It's not Meteors though. It's something else.
Oh, this is the one I own. My bad.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Flex, humble brag, no,
Oh,
whatever.
you had it for a second there. I saw it.
Yeah, it's in here somewhere.
There it is, below Meteors.
It's
It's
right
right below
below
Meteors.
This one right here.
That's the one. It's got the SIG on it. Yeah, Sound and Color. That is what it's called.
Mhm.
I don't know why I didn't. I don't.
You just know it. You're just a Steve aficionado. man.
I look ever since that article that he wrote, and look, I'm not going to sit here and say I'm the OG Steve fan, but he wrote that article how many months ago? Of I accidentally sold an NFT
In like NFT time, or
well, it was at least like 6 years ago NFT time.
it's like a million years.
Yeah.
It's like 4 Top Shots ago. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, like 4 Top Shots. Like you wrote that article. I accidentally sold
I
an
think it was
NFT,
April.
and it was bubble. It was the bubble tea was the
Mhm.
one, and I was like, oh, Steve's like because we had gotten to know each other like virtually, like through First Mint and everything, and it was. Oh, he fancies himself a little artist, and this is actually pretty cool. And so I always kind of had my eye. I ended up getting Carnival, which is one that I like. It's like a real loud kind of like
My
louder piece.
My
The
computer's struggling.
The plunger net is really, really hurting here. But tell me about portals, by the way. Like, there's only 3 of
Yeah,
them.
I
Is that going to
do
continue, or
Yeah.
I don't want to get you like going too much unless you're up for it, like because I know
Yeah.
it's late.
I was even just thinking about that because, like, it's something I got to do. And like, somebody was asking about like when will I close sets and stuff like that, and I was like, well, what would I want to do next? And it's like I haven't done something with the color portals thing, and like what I'd like to do is have these things that are just I probably mint a bunch of them in these primary colors, and people would have to collect 2 of them, and you could combine 2 of them, and whatever color you get by combining those 2 colors is the color I would paint you a painting in, and you would get some kind of input on like what the vibe of the painting would be. Obviously I'm kind of like an abstract painter, so like
There's mine, Carnival, baby.
What
There's
would you
mine,
say?
right there?
This one?
Yeah,
I own this
Carnival.
one as well. What would you say the vibe of this painting is?
Of that painting?
The meteors. What would you say the vibe is?
The vibe of that one is ceiling.
Yeah, it looks like you're looking at a ceiling for sure.
I love it. It's my favorite.
The perfect wave ones are fucking awesome.
They're
Love
all
those.
fucking sick, dude.
But like
they're
there
all-
are certain ones I gravitate towards. Like go up, like keep going up. I'll
Quad
tell you the
likes
one.
the power line one.
I am so into what is it? That the middle one, dead center right now, with the little bit of red and teal next to the
Tagged.
wave, tagged. Fucking love that one. Like I don't know. There's certain ones that to me that just like stand out amongst all. Like they're all incredible, but like there are like I've gotten like a Steve kind of palette where there's like 4 or 5 that I was just like absolutely love.
It is. It's
Yeah.
like the coolest thing in the world to me that people are like that get something out of this, and like seeing people gravitate towards different things. Like Quad gets like angry when I do a power line sells and he doesn't get it. Like,
Dude, the freaking gyms, the gyms one that you gave away, I was literally glued to the Discord. I get distracted for like 3 minutes and I missed the raffle on it, which look, let's be real. I wasn't going to win it anyway, but I was just like, God, I needed that. I needed it.
that's probably your best odds too. There was only like
I know there was only like
less than
12
20.
people or
Yeah.
something. Cause it was a 4 o'clock raffle or whatever.
Yeah, keep
But,
forgetting that people are in other time zones.
Well, and look, not to have people kind of like hanging in the wings, but like we are giving away one of yours, right? Like,
That's right.
yeah. So like the folks who have still been around, like a Steve is going into somebody's wallet, right?
No, I
Isn't
want
it
a
a
Steve for
Steve?
somebody here?
I'm
El
not gonna
Steve?
lie. I'm tempted by this one of these original Steves. I'm not gonna lie. I can't figure out which I like more: the swept up or the sound and color.
And the originals, Steve, correct me if I'm wrong, you have the physical to send, right? For the
Yeah.
2 like OG ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
They're on this. They're probably somewhere right behind me.
Tempting.
It's unreal.
Is the swept up one also signed? Because it's not signed on the NFT.
I don't know if it's signed, but I always give people the option of signing it before.
He asked me, and I was like, "Of course I want it signed."
Yeah, you're kidding
Maybe,
me?
maybe not. Maybe not.
I need Steve in those gray, like whichever color it is. It's like a grayish color.
I'm happy to sign anything that is not signed. By default, I don't sign them because some people like it for piece in the atmospheric piece.
I want to know who it is. I want to say this is my buddy in Brooklyn who is a
He
painter.
lives in Jersey. Come on.
I thought you were in Brooklyn. Well, you're a Brooklyn Nets fan.
That's right. Yeah, but that hurts because I'm a New Jersey Nets fan. I got screwed.
Well, we can always. There was always Richard Jefferson and Vince Carter and
Stop it.
Jason Kidd.
All right. So, which one are we giving away? We're giving away something.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah,
What are
we're
we
giving
giving
away Roy Biv G.
And this is not for sale, so I should clear this by now. Roy Biv G.
Yeah, it's
so I gotta
out there.
Find it. And I gather so Roy.
It's got to be
Roy
the most recently created.
Oh, probably that would make sense. Recently created. OpenSea sucks, by the way.
It does.
This guy right here. That's what we're giving away. Oh, I own it. That means I have to send it. Nice. We miscommunicated on the whole, like, it's easier if you send, if I send. It was an ambiguous text on my end. But I will gladly send it to whoever
Well,
wins.
now
I know.
Now you hold the bag.
I hold the bag. I hold the gas. And that's fine because I love it. We're gonna wait for this to show, and then we're gonna roll it. We're gonna do it for the people in the chat. The people that are sticking around, they're here.
100%.
What should we? Oh, look at that! Look at those! Look at the little animation.
Very nice. Just dripping.
All right, Steve, you get to tell us what is our keyword.
Let's go, Roy G. Biv.
Roy G. All one
Biv.
word.
All one word.
Roy
Colors of the
G.
rainbow.
Biv. Roy G. Biv. That's what we need in the chat. Roy G. Biv. And remind me, so this is for the NFT. And is there a physical with this one?
There is not a physical with this one.
So this is just for the NFT.
This is just. I haven't decided yet. I might do one of these for each color, and if somebody endeavored to collect them, I was going to put these on my wall. There are physicals with these, but they're mine. So if somebody endeavored to collect them all, I would happily send them to them. So
that's dope.
Roy G. Biv. I think we probably need to do the giveaway sound because guess who's coming on next? It's Caruso's missing hair.
Subscribe and bullshit. You might Don't give away some. We're gonna give away some. It could be you. It's probably not. And if it is, I smell a box.
Rigged. Shit is rigged. Rig jobs. Come on. Oh, hey, Caruso. What's up, Freddie?
Oh, whoa. He's
How
there.
you feeling? Can you guys hear me?
I love this guy. Yes, we can.
Is this a little better?
It's a little better.
Dude, where am I right now?
Where am I? All right, let's roll this
This
motherfucker.
isn't where I parked my car.
Schmitty KC.
Schmitty won it. Schmitty won the Steve.
Schmitty, well done.
Congrats.
Schmitty,
Very
hit me
nice.
up. Hit me up in Twitter or Discord with the ETH address.
How much have you guys given away tonight? I feel like you're just
Too
doing
much.
giveaways constantly.
We've given away a fuckload of stuff tonight.
We got some more Top Shot stuff to give away.
It's been a
too.
good. It's been a good reverse birthday. God bless
Yeah.
Plunge. God bless my guy.
It's already 11:45 Central Time. We were down to 112 viewers. We were up to like 300 at one point. But that's okay. You know what? We're still rolling.
We've ripped
We're good.
through a lot though. We've covered a lot of ground. We've brought on some cool projects to like
I'm
take a look
pumped
at, and
that this
we've
is
done,
going to
we've done good
this is
work.
going to a cool cat.
The real ones
Schmitty.
are here.
Going to a cool.
Is this your answer to the first Mintfest plunge? Are you like, oh, I got to step
No.
it up?
No, I couldn't do what LG does.
Yeah,
LG's
Oh,
or-
yeah, it's ridiculous.
So LG's organized. I am not. I am chaotic.
His work ethic's just insane.
Organized
nuts.
people are dangerous.
Is
They
that
are.
Yes.
They are. I'm.
Once and
I'm
I have an
the production
idea, and
value
we
is very
can't
low.
we can't keep it like we have an idea, and it's gonna work for a moment, but then it's gone.
So real talk with this, the production value of like the production value capabilities of me very low. Guys like this down here make my production value look great. It's not me. He literally sends me stuff and then I'd like plug it in and I turn it on.
Click a button.
I click a button. I literally click a button. That's all that it is because this guy makes me look good right down there. Freddie killed Caruso's missing hair.
Yeah, this guy, he won a pack in the NLL, and I now remember it. He gave me the wrong Top Shot username. He misspelled his own username. So I get this message back from the team being like, this list isn't working, what's going on? Delays the whole giveaway by like a couple of days.
That's true,
And I
Sam.
was just like, oh, mate, are you serious? All sorted now, though. All sorted now.
I apologize profusely.
It's fine, mate. It's fine.
Dude,
Ridiculous.
the weird voice modulation. I can't.
So
just
Steve,
can't.
what do we need to pimp for you so that you can get out of here and go to bed? Steve Cord? Do we need to pump Steve Cord again?
Whoa,
Finn,
whoa. I'm back.
You're back.
Yeah, you there? You good?
All right.
So everybody hit Steve's Discord if you're interested in getting into one of those drops. They're very like reasonably priced when you like if you win are able to win one of the giveaways. Not giveaway. It's a
Raffle.
lot.
It's like a
raffle.
ticket, an ability to buy.
Yeah. Ability to buy.
Yeah.
So if you want one of the Steves and not to buy it on secondary or something, hit that Discord that I just dropped in there. It's lovely. Steve, it's almost midnight, or excuse me, at 1 a.m. where you are. Go to bed.
I will do that.
Go to sleep,
It's
bro.
super good to see you. Thank you so much for giving
Thank
it
you
away.
so much. And I'm
And
so
like-
glad it arrived. And I'm so glad you like it.
Thank you.
And
I don't
thank
know. I
you.
think it's this way. It's wonderful. I love it. It's
Nailed
beautiful. I'm gonna hang it in my office.
Fantastic.
This is not my office anymore. This is I've migrated to work.
The basement.
Yes. Thank you so much. Have a good night, Steve.
All right. Peace.
All right.
Later.
Dumbo. You want to give some more Top Shot stuff away? I feel like we need to give more Top Shot. stuff
We
away.
got more that people
We
gave
got
us,
a couple.
right?
Okay, so we're gonna finish this out. So we're gonna end the stream with a bunch of Top Shot stuff. We've got Mike Weisberg waiting in the wings. We've got Snooze waiting in the wings. We've got a bunch of Top Shot moments to give away, and then
For real?
after this, we're gonna raid over to Freddie killed Caruso's missing hairs metaverse dance party.
I want to go to whatever's going on in the
I'm gonna
bottom
go
left
over there,
screen
too.
right now.
We're
I
gonna
just-
do that.
Like, even if
Can you
it's
give us
for,
a little
like,
preview?
bit.
Is there a preview situation? Like,
It's going to be a little hard to I had to migrate the audio to a different system in order to get into StreamYard. I run off of OBS. So
no. The answer is no. That's fine.
yeah, but I do
So-
actually have some giveaways for CryptoVoxels, so that we could give so people can be rocking it in the metaverse if they want for the party.
We can fucking do that.
Oh,
Well, goddamn.
Lorax just posted, and I completely forgot. We have a Senti. We have a Senti to give away.
We have a Senti to give away.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. We have a
Yeah.
Senti. We have a Senti to give away. Let me see. Let me see what number it is.
We got so much stuff
we
to
have
give
a
away.
Senti to give away. I don't know if it's in your wallet.
We have a deadhead to give away. We got.
Oh,
a
we
lot
do
of
have
stuff.
we do have a deadhead.
Yeah, Jay Booz gave me too. Dude, we have so much stuff.
We have Senti number 99 to give away. And it's from the Senti's team. He and or she or the group, they didn't necessarily, they weren't up for coming on live, but they wanted to give away a Senti. So Senti 99 is the one. It's like a little tan Yoda with a with a like a staff with a blue orb.
90.
Number 99. He said number 99 is a good number. That's the one I'm looking at it on Twitter right now. Exactly which one it is. I don't have the link to it. I have the actual like GIF of it. So I don't have the actual link to it. But I've got it, and they're willing to raffle it. I completely forgot the Senti. How could we forget the Senti? That's like one of your little.
There's so much stuff. There's Deadheads. There's like.
There's lovable. It's lovable little baby Yodas.
It's already 11:50 where I am, so that's why we forgot about it.
Yeah, I mean we'll
get there.
Given
we
away
got stuff
a lot.
to give away. We got more stuff to give away.
Everybody.
Anything we don't get to tonight, we'll just do next week.
Yeah, that's true.
Because we got a lot of stuff to give, and you know what? That's cool, and I appreciate it.
And that's okay. And that's okay.
That's okay. Everybody that's out there, I appreciate you. I appreciate you hanging. I appreciate you being supportive of me in the process.
I'm actually in the process of trying to buy a Brinkman pack or something.
Is it in their like Twitter or something?
I mean, he DM'd me the 99, like the one that.
Okay, we're just gonna roll it.
We'll roll it. We'll put a name down and we'll work it out.
All right.
So, do you want to night? We're nightbotting it, or we're rolling?
No, let's roll off Wheel of Names.
Okay.
Because we got a lot of people in there.
Okay.
And I do want to make it.
Senti 99. Who is gonna get Senti number 99?
Oh, Thorax. He wins everything.
Thorax got it. All right, Thorax. You got Senti 99. We will run that down. We will get it.
Yes, Thorax. We'll find your ETH wallet if you don't have one.
Indeed.
All right.
Indeed.
I
don't think. I mean, we're Top Shot now, right? We're straight up Top Shot stuff.
And then whatever Freddie is like, he says he's got stuff.
Yeah, he's got some cool shit.
We'll do that at the end. Okay, right at the end before we leave. All right, Mike and Snooze, you guys ready to roll on? Give me a thumbs up when you're good to go.
You having a big party now for the Top Shot giveaways?
Sounds like it.
Oh
Mike,
yeah.
How's it going, my man?
Yeah, I'm here, baby.
Yeah. You got stuff to give away. I assume you're Red
guys.
Sox, right?
I am.
Let's give away some
couple
stuff.
things here.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
First and foremost, happy birthday, Plunge.
Thank you.
Secondary, Chugs has been an amazing person in terms of the Top Shot community, like day to day of giving me advice, talking about stuff. Crusoe, obviously the GOAT. And Snooze is here too, my man.
Hey, we got Snooze up in here. Hey. We got a car chase to check real quick? No?
I wish.
Not
man.
yet.
Damn.
And then obviously Quads. I assume Quad is in the background here, but Quad's amazing. Like everyone knows how dope Quad is, but like Quad does everything in the background of the First Mint, does everything in the background here. Like so dope.
He doesn't do everything in the
amazing
background
dude.
here, but he is an amazing dude.
Yeah, shout out Quad. I got to meet him around the First Mint Fest stuff, and he was awesome. So definitely shout out Quad there.
He is a fantastic dude. I was really sad I didn't meet him because he was up here in Madison for something. But before we do your giveaways, though, I just realized that Caruso asked me. He wants to do his giveaway stuff so he can go get ready for the metaverse party.
Totally legit.
Let's do that first. So Caruso, what do you got? Talk to me.
Appreciate you. Yeah, so I'll pull my screen share up. Actually, you have one in your wallet as well if you want to check it out, Plunge. But I have a couple.
Why don't you pull it up and then I'll pull your screen up.
So this is the official first Purple Valley T-shirt, CryptoVoxel wearable. Basically, I've teamed up with Achish. He's a killer dude. I don't know if you guys met him or have been in Purple Valley at all. But real badass of a guy, and he owns Purple Valley, which is in CryptoVoxels, and we just teamed up and we're creating this weekly party, the Purple Party, and we just want to turn
I
it.
can't get over your fucking voice, dude.
The voice is killing me.
I know the fact that I know, like we know
Like,
the
Crusoe, I know
normal
how you
voice.
sound.
Is that a little better? Is that a little better?
You sound like you
Yeah,
like murdered somebody or you have murdered somebody.
It's great.
All right. We gotta have fun with it. Freddie's all about having fun.
Oh, there he is. There he is. There's
There's
our
my
friend.
guy.
There's my friend.
Hello,
Thank
friends.
you.
I gotta say, this is the plunging that I love. Like I feel when we're all just chilling, like even when I'm not on, just like it feels
Look,
familial.
we stole the plunging from, the plunger for a minute. It was fine. It happened.
I remember. I got flipped off that night. I remember.
Plunge Father. It's my name. Don't worry about it.
That episode got deleted. Totally okay.
Yeah. You can't go.
When I was
back
in the
and find
hotel in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin.
That was when we brought Roser on. Who we'll get him on eventually.
Roser had a great time.
Yeah, bring him back.
Yeah, no, he wants to come back. He was actually going to give away some cardboard this time around, but it's too many things going on. I told him, I was like, "Don't worry about it. We got a jam-packed show. We'll get you back on when basketball season picks up again." So he'll be back. He'll be back for sure.
So what you giving away?
Yeah, what we got here?
So we have two aspects. So this is the T-shirt that we're giving away right now to anyone who's lucky enough to win it. Basically, free wearable for you to rock in the CryptoVoxels metaverse. Simultaneously, we also created a PO-op for the event. And I can pull that up as well. And everyone who attends is going to be getting one of those. We're creating PO-ops for this weekly event and a loyalty system. So you're going to be getting more free stuff as you can show that you've been showing up to the party. Long story short, though, we just want to create a community hang where everyone in the NFT community can come and learn about new projects. We have a Wicked Craniums event coming up. I'm talking to a couple other projects. There may be a steep drop happening in the metaverse soon. Who knows? There's a few different things that I'm really stoked on that we're working on with Purple Valley. But long and short
That's
of it,
not what I want to do. Sorry.
You look beautiful.
I was trying to make you like.
There we go.
Look, Crusoe, you look amazing, dog. It's fine.
I mean, you got like a blood moon behind you or something. I'm jealous of shit right now. I thought I had a cool setup over here.
What happened to your thing?
Oh, but
look, my man out here like he's a fucking GTA character. It's fine.
Here, now I'm sharing. This is the special Plunge Father Edition Purple Party PO-op. So I'll be airdropping this to everyone's wallet who attends. But besides, we got the wearables, we have the PO-op. You get the PO-op in the after party. But let's, this night's been long, so let's just get it rolling and give some free shit away, right?
All right, we're gonna do giveaway. So we're just gonna call it Freddie. Freddie in the chat. Freddie is what we got. Freddie in the chat.
I'm entering.
Freddie. Yeah, me too.
I'm entering.
I'm actually entering as well.
Right. We'll give it a little bit of time, Freddie. Everybody, Freddie. Ready, Freddie?
Yo, what you drinking tonight, bud?
Me?
Yeah.
Everything.
You're asking me? Yeah, I mean, because I'm the only one who's drinking anything notable usually. Unless Plunge, you got a beer. Plunge is like, I've got my Blue Moon over here. I got my Blue Moon canned beer over here.
What's wrong with you? You never even had one of these. Shut the fuck
mad.
up.
What is it?
Spotted cow, dude. Go
what in the hell is that?
All right, we're rolling this. Yeah,
I'm drinking Weller tonight.
Aloha 311. Aloha 311 wins.
Aloha.
How does he redeem said
Hi West?
Just reach out to me by all means, or Chugs, if you're writing it down, I can get that name from you off the list.
Yeah, I'm writing it down because I do what Plunge tells me to do.
But reaching out to me would be the most surefire way. I will.
And what am I giving away? A Purple Valley. It's a Purple Valley shirt, right?
Yeah, we have one more of those to get away if you just want to.
Oh, you want to do another one?
Let's do another.
Let's just
roll
roll
it
it back.
Again, run it back.
V
Gotta make people look good.
I think that's probably Gary.
Yeah,
V.
man.
V4V.
That's definitely Gary
It's gotta
V.
be Gary V. He's just been hanging out for 4 hours
Definitely
learning about
Gary
NFTs. Just taking my school, you know.
baby.
Love that. So directly after we finish, we got at most 5 or 10 more minutes of Top Shot stuff, and then we're gonna raid over to whatever you got.
Okay. Plunge, are you gonna go to bed or are you gonna participate?
I will participate for a little bit, but you need to use the restroom.
Like 3 minutes.
Hey, it's late. I don't care how long anyone stays on, but I just wanted to throw a vibe. It's Plunge's birthday.
Happy birthday.
I'm so down.
You know, and
Look,
the reality too is
32
I'm
is a big
setting it up.
birthday, man.
Yeah, and I set it
It's
up
a big
too.
birthday. Some of us a little older, some of us a little younger. It's fine. No biggie.
I wonder what the
Mike
guesses
knows.
are. By the way, we got six people in here. I'd like to see chat. How many people are in the chats right now? We got over 100 still. We got Plunge turned 32. I want to see the numbers. What do you think? How old do you think? Let's go. We'll start it. How
No,
do
we're not going to do this. Stop.
No, what is that weird? What?
No, it's weird and it's not helpful. It's midnight.
Is it because?
I
is
think
it
it's
because
funny.
is it because I'm holding a handle
No.
of whiskey at the same time?
No, it's not helpful.
Bourbon.
We
All
gotta
right,
go.
fine. Plunge.
Look, I got
We'll
some
do it
ride,
later.
man. I'm right there with you, man.
Have another shot. Yeah.
I got that good shit. Hold on.
No, don't hold on. We're gonna get going.
Plunge is
We've been going
upset.
for 3.5
Plunge
hours.
is getting
falling apart.
Plunge is getting unruly right now.
Last thing I want to say.
Yeah,
It is
if I
not
may.
it is
Let go,
not the
Freddie. Go,
12
Freddie.
of
Shh.
Weller.
Everybody
That's
shh.
from the chat.
Dumbo is just like these guys.
Mute you. Freddie, go.
I'm setting it up too, so I'm just gonna have a link for any of the homies, or if anyone is in the chat and is feeling themselves, wants to have a drink or dance on stream, I'm gonna set it up so I can just drop you a link and you can come onto the stream itself and party with us. So Chugs, I expect you to take a shot. Regardless, we'll figure out what happens from there.
That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, Freddie. Thank you for the Crypto Voxels stuff. I don't even
Much
know
love.
if that's what it's called. We'll
Yeah.
see you in a few minutes.
Sounds like the plan. Thank you
And
for having me.
and DM me in the private chat, like how to raid to you, like what the channel name is.
You got it.
All right,
Boom.
cool, man. Later, man.
All right.
All right, let's finish strong, guys. Let's finish strong. We got.
All right.
We're at just over 3.5 hours now. We need
Just
to finish strong.
Just simmer. It's gonna be fine.
I know, but I gotta pee really bad.
That's the reason. That's the
Mate,
reason.
Come
We got
back
stuff
from
to
that
do.
every 20 minutes, mate.
Yeah,
What's
man.
going
You
on?
can, dude, what's
I
going on? I
cracked
haven't
the
gotten
seal
up this
super
whole
early.
time.
I cracked the seal super. Here, drinking bourbon. I'm drinking I've had like 6 beers, man.
Different
all right.
beers or the same ones?
Mostly the same. I had one Coors Light at the end there.
Nice.
All right.
Was it a missile?
I know, just a regular
Tall
one.
boy. Oh, okay.
All right. So, Weisberg, you got some Top Shots that you sent me to give away. Cole Anthony to start.
I
right?
gave you some good stuff.
That's what's up. So we're gonna
I
start
gave
with
you
this Cole Anthony.
and I gave you a Bogdan.
That's what's up. So we're gonna roll for this Cole Anthony right now. Nightbot giveaway. We're just gonna do anybody that's been active in the chat for the last, like, we'll say 10 minutes. We'll say everybody that's been here. No, so we'll go 5 minutes. Everybody that's been active in the chat. So we'll give everybody 12 seconds to type in the chat anything, just to be active. And this Cole Anthony's gonna go to you.
Active.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Dan K.
Oh my
Hey,
god!
okay.
You know who that is? Everybody want to know who that is? That's my brother-in-law.
I do know that.
Unbelievable.
Rigged.
Rigged,
Hashtag
mate.
rigged.
Absolutely
This one
rigged.
rigged. Yeah,
Hashtag rigged.
clearly rigged. Clearly
All
rigged.
right. And this next one,
Unbelievable.
if I'm not mistaken, Mr. Boston Red Sox fan 2004, Jimmy Fallon, Drew Barrymore fame, Bogdan, which is, I'm pretty sure this is a very nice serial number, 435.
Wow, that
or
is
40
nice.
40,000. That's a very nice serial number. So we're going to go ahead and give this one away. And again, this is going to take me like seven minutes. So Dan K, you know how to get in touch with us. Send us your Top Shot username.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
Oh, look at that. Up and under. Love that. Here we go. We're going to roll it
Yeah,
again.
the
Nightbot.
that 408 ain't bad.
No, it's nice. It's real nice. All right, here we go.
Who's winning the Bogdan?
And go. Mike Freeman, 415.
Mike Freeman.
Mike Freeman, hit us with your Top Shot. Yeah, either in Twitter or in Discord. Top Shot username.
Wait, he's 415. That is some
Correct.
San Francisco shit.
That is some San Francisco shit.
San Francisco,
Would be
San
better.
Francisco. I'll tell
I don't
you.
know anything about
The
that.
second,
but
I would
that's
guess probably
okay.
Marin County, but
I mean, it could be.
It would have been amazing if it was 4 through 5. That would have been wild.
All right. What else
That
do we
would
have to give
be-
away? We got
look,
a lot of shit.
double,
Okay,
I
here we
think,
go.
on them all.
Here we go. Actually, before we do this, so I got through here before. We gave away this Bobby Portis. We gave away that IQ, right? Pretty sure. I think we got this Terry Rozier next. So we're gonna do this one. Terry Rozier. Ooh, this is actually a rare one.
Oh.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice
A
little
rare Terry.
Little
A rare
Terry.
Terry.
Little scary.
Shout
Get
out
up.
Terry. Shout out
Get
Terry
up, son.
Rozier. That
Get
boy
up,
got
son.
paid like
So-
a week ago or something.
Yeah, he did.
He got like a 90-something million contract. Freaking Terry getting the bag.
All right,
Good,
so this is
good
for
for
a
him.
rare Top Shot moment. The key word is Scary Terry, all one word. And you know what? I'm gonna play the giveaway song because I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
Go do it, man. Get it over with.
Subscribe and that bullshit. You mind give away. We gon' give away some. We gon' give away. We gon' give away some. It could be you. It's probably not. And if it is, I smell a bomb.
Rigged. Shit is rigged. Rigged Come on.
All right, I'm back.
Lost chugs.
Who cares? Fuck 'em. Delicious mangoes.
Chug's got the
Delicious
background
ma-
going though.
Delicious mangoes. All right, Delicious Mangoes, your new follower. Hit us in Twitter or on Discord with your Top Shot username. Make sure to reference that Scary Terry Rozier, that throwdowns. We're gonna keep rolling through because I
What
got
else we got?
97 million, baby.
What else we got?
What else we got?
Line it up.
We got so much shit. Oh my god. Chris Paul.
Dumbo,
here we
you
go.
got anything to give away?
We got a CP3.
CP3. Here we go. This one's going to be for CP3. We're just going to do anybody that was active in the chat in the last little bit of time. Active in the last 5 minutes or so. We're going to roll it for the CP3. 3D Hen. 3D Hen. CP3. Here we go. 3D Hen. Hit me on Twitter or on Discord. Hey, you're welcome. Hit me on
Heyo.
Twitter or Discord with your Top Shot username and CP3, and I will make sure to get that to you when I am able to gift it. All right, keep on.
That's a nice
rolling
win
through.
for the for an active challenge.
Yeah, agreed. You could actively use that. All right, here we go. Crypto Moon, Trey Young, another 3-pointer. Trey Young. Here we go. 6,000.
Wow.
Oh no, I sent this one. That's not for me. That was for
You already did that
that
one?
challenge. No, I sent this to someone else for that influencer challenge or something. All right, Tartanian, big friend. Oh shit! What?
No way.
And then there were 4 rare.
Not messing around.
That's like a $200 moment.
Yeah, hold on.
Really?
This is a
Whoa.
super rare.
Damn, son, that's for real. This is taking forever to load. Anybody know how much this costs? Because I'm
A
not.
Paul George
internet.
conference final.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to
Do it.
wait for that to
That's
load.
pretty
Anybody know how
generous.
much that
Who sent
worth?
you that?
I mean,
Yeah, D'Artagnan's
by the way,
the-
shout out Caruso for knocking out that trade a couple months ago on the Paul George trade. But yeah, I agree.
All right,
Live-
so
I've taken us at $107 FMV.
phew,
There you go.
PG-13 is the keyword. PG-13. PG-13. We'll give it 30 seconds.
PG 13.
PG-13. Nice, D'Artagnan. Thank you for the giveaway.
Shout out D'Artagnan.
He's the man, dude. We used to-
D'Artagnan took down the black jersey, by the way. The black cool cats.
Nice. 30 seconds. 10, 20, 30. Here we go. Active people. PG-13. All right. Everybody ready? We're ready. Ready?
Ready for
42
Snooze
eligible
to win
users.
this.
PG-13. 42, 43 eligible users. 44 eligible users. PG-13, 44. Ready and roll it. Smush 85.
Mush 85.
Nice,
Smush.
$100 moment. That's insane.
Smush. Hit Twitter or Discord with your Top Shot username. And PG-13, and then there were 4. Make sure to reference that so we know what to give you when it comes due. All right, here we go. Let's keep rolling on through.
Yo, we got anything else, Mike?
We got a lot of stuff, dude. There's so much shit.
Oh,
hold on. There's like, okay, so we're through here. I received a gift. Devin Booker. This was actually in trade for this one. So I sent him this tray. He sent me that. So then we're going to go to Barry who I met in person. This Bobby Portis.
You met him in person?
No,
How'd that
I met him
happen?
in person. in
Oh,
Oklahoma City.
really?
Must have low cereal.
So that's your
That's
snooze. Like my real
Mhm.
person NFT
So
is snooze.
Did you perhaps maybe leave Top Shot at 11:30 at night with snooze and drive, I don't know, like 45 minutes away to a casino? And then, I mean, did you do that with snooze?
I don't think I did that with snooze, but we hung
must have
out.
blacked that out.
Yeah, that part didn't happen with
Okay.
snooze.
Well, then no. Then this,
we-
no, this isn't.
We,
snooze.
on the other hand, enjoyed some really good live music before the game, and then enjoyed the game until the Grizzlies lost to the Jazz. God.
69 in the chat. All right, 30
Yeah.
seconds. 69 in the chat. Ready? We're going to do the 69 out of 12,000. Bobby Portis, 69. Ready? 25 seconds. 20
Got
seconds.
that championship badge.
Heyo.
15 seconds. 10 seconds.
Portis, a legend in Arkansas.
5
He is.
seconds.
Got those that will murder you eyes.
69. Everybody in the chat.
Yes,
69.
he definitely does.
69.
They got Bobby Portis Day in
and rolling.
Arkansas now.
He did an
Easy
interview
Company.
with somebody. I
Easy
can't even
Company.
remember who, but
Easy Company 86. Hit us in
I
Twitter.
thought
Easy
his
Company
contract was
one.
interesting that he re-signed with the
Nice.
Bucks for like
way
semi-minimum
less.
month. Easy Company, good people.
Just
Nice
a win.
job, Easy Company, for your first dub. Twitter or
Um,
Discord with your Top Shot username, please. And thank you. Let's keep rolling. We got more to give
Going.
away.
No,
All right.
Plunge, you are on auto.
I
You are
just
on
have an interesting,
autopilot,
he
and I'm
signed for
not
minimum money,
complaining.
relatively speaking.
Coach P, RJ Barrett. Ooh, Cool Cats, RJ Barrett.
Hey yo,
All right.
Nice. Here we go.
I paid
We're
way
just
too
gonna
much
roll
for
this.
that moment. I paid $100 for that moment.
pull that comment up.
We're just
Pull
gonna-
that comment
we're-
up. I don't know if that's true or not. Jay,
We're just gonna go active users. Active users. So if you've been typing in the chat, you're good.
Hey, Plunge, you see the comment?
Lorax.
J Ben Knight said. J Ben Knight says Plunge passed out on the way home from the casino. BTW.
Yes,
LOL.
I did. Someone gave me a
That's
drive
cool.
home.
That's fantastic.
It was. I lost my money at blackjack and then
Outdoor cat.
Outdoor cat. All right. So that was the Lorax won that one.
Lorax took down the RJ Barrett.
Lorax took
Again.
down that RJ Barrett. All right.
How
here
much
we
has
go.
Lorax won tonight? What's going on?
I don't know. I feel like he's.
Okay.
I've heard. Oh, we've heard
Sent that one.
thorax.
He's cleaned
There's
up,
a
man.
thorax.
Right, Lorax.
Oh, I
There's
see.
also
Yeah.
a thorax too.
We gave that one. We
Multi-counting.
gave that one. All right. We gave that one. I received. Did we do both of these? Yep. So
We
then the
did
last
two,
one.
two of those players.
Yep. So we gave both of these away. So the last one is from Andrew Wang, who everybody should
Heyo.
know.
Good people.
If you haven't, he sent me. He said I can't come tonight, but he wanted to make sure that people wanted that I was reading a message from him. So this is his message. So this is for his Bowl block. This is a summer league moment, which I'm pretty sure is worth like a shit ton of money right now.
Oh, that's
Probably saw it
Like
live.
$100,
Yeah, it's like over $100.
which is ridiculous because it's not one of the
some really generous gifts tonight.
So Andrew says, to me, this moment represents the best of Top Shot. On a whim, I took a flight from New York City to Vegas, and I ended up having the time of my life. On my last day, I was taking a cab ride to the Summer League Stadium when my cab driver asked me about NFTs and Top Shot. Somehow I convinced him to come. He left his cab at the yard, got the ticket, and we went to the Top Shot booth together to get our Summer League packs. It ended up being Bol, master of the mid-range, prophet of the paint, sniper from Sudan, and we couldn't have been happier. The Bol represents the bond we make with strangers because of this game called Top Shot, and so it only feels right to pass it on. I'm sorry I had to leave last minute, but happy birthday, Plunge. Sending you all the love.
That's
And
fucking
this-
dope.
Narrative value.
That's really
Big-
fucking dope.
Hashtag
shout
narrative
out.
value.
He
So-
yeah, big
Oh,
shout
look
out
at
Andrew. He DM'd me a few days before, like a week before similarly. I think it was Andrew. Where he DM'd me being like, "Oh, I'm thinking about going. Do you know who's going?" And I'm like, "Mate, if you go, you'll meet people." And
Yeah,
he went
seriously.
and he had an awesome time. And like he also put out an awesome story about Jacob and like he did this. I think that was all Andrew. I might be confusing people there, but like yeah, shout out to Andrew for sure.
Yeah, huge.
He's a good
Bowl,
writer too.
Bowl Space Bowl is this one. So we're gonna do here. Snooze, you got anything, or you want to be done? Let's do it next week.
Sure, yeah, I got something.
Dude, you've been quiet, baby.
Snooze, you just want to come on next week?
He's just snoozing.
He's snoozing.
Come on whenever you want. Sure.
Let's do it next week, dude. So we got more stuff.
right,
to
let's
do-
do it
to
next
do
week.
away. I
Fine,
want to
like,
make
we
sure
can hang.
Caruso gets his.
It's not a big
gets his-
deal.
No, but I want to make sure we get to Caruso's party.
Yeah, I like spreading Top Shot love.
All right, so Bowl. That's what we're doing.
Bowl.
20 eligible users. Bowl Space Bowl.
Who's winning it? Who's winning this? Let's go. Who get it?
And someone figure out how to raid over to.
I still don't know how to raid.
Yeah,
Really
I
don't.
know how, but I just don't know what the channel name is. So someone get
/
Caruso on the line.
raid. Did he type it in for us?
No, he didn't. I don't think so.
I'll message him.
Yeah, see if you got it. All right, Bowl. Here we go.
It's Freddy Dance.
Always _Hugo 1
Always Hugo.
is our Bowl.
Always blue.
There we go.
Freddy
Always
gonna
Hugo.
dance.
All right. That is the extent of our giveaways tonight. That was a lot of giveaways.
It was a lot. You guys, how many did you do tonight?
I've got a tally here. Funny
What did
enough,
I win? I forget already. It's like a
I got it. No, you got something pretty sweet, actually, in my opinion.
all right.
The first thing that we gave away, I didn't take the name down. It's the Chumo Kiki. But like after all that debate, I still didn't write it down.
That's okay. I'll go back and watch it.
We got a handheld. We gave away a handheld. We gave away 2 Nutty Fellas, which Snooze, you got one of them. We gave away 3 Bettys. We gave away a Kobe White, a Caleb Martin, a LeBron Sports Star, which it's the LeBron like this
Yeah, that
J.R.
was
Smith
cool.
moment. We gave away a Brinkman, which I'm like crazy jealous about. I'm actually like in the process of trying
The
to
Brinkmans
fucking
were
log into Nifty. Yeah, I'm in the process of trying to log into Nifty to like buy a pack and like see what I get. We gave away 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We gave 7 qubits, something like that, to different
6,
people.
I think.
6. We gave an emoji piece from Coach, not like an NFT, but like he's just going to do it for the winner. Heart of Texas got that one. Emoji from Coach. We got a Trey Young. We got a DeAnthony Melton. We got a Portis. We got an Emmanuel Quickly. The Steve piece went to Schmitty. Senti 99 went to Thorax, not Lorax, Thorax. We got 2 purple voxel shirts to 2 guys, Keela and V4V. We've got a Cole Anthony that went to my guy, Danke. Bogdan went to Mike Freeman. We got a Scary Terry throwdowns, a CP3, a Paul George, a Portis, and RJ Barrett. The PG3 was a rare. And a partridge and a pear tree. And then Bull at the end. I mean, we gave away a lot of stuff.
I'm all about it.
Brought on
I
some
just
cool
want to
guys.
say this is awesome to see. Like I love the community coming together like this and just doing loads of giveaways. Next time I'll try and get a pack or 2 for you guys to go on top of it.
Not complaining.
That's
That's,
what's up.
cool.
Yeah, I didn't have anything in the radar
No, it's
today.
okay.
No, this is
Your
improv
presence
too.
is present
But you
enough.
know, you look, Dumbo, you're always welcome to pop in on our stream. Like
I came with it.
we're linked in a special kind of way, you know? Like you're
This
always
was my
welcome
chill
to
out.
come on.
Cheers. This was my chill out.
Yeah.
Like I had a long ass day. I was like, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna sit here and do
Cheers
fuck
to you
all,
guys.
to be honest.
We're gonna
But
for
next
anybody
time
that
I'm
wants
relaxed.
to go to the metaverse party, we're gonna raid over to Freddy. You're
Love it.
welcome to head over or go anywhere else, but I'm gonna start that right over there. Hop in if you guys want to raid over. I'm gonna be over there for a little bit.
He's gonna be DJing.
He's gonna be DJing
In a
It's gonna be
funky,
party.
weird robot voice that's very
Caruso's
predatory
amazing.
sounding. But that's okay.
All right, there we go.
Well, again, happy birthday, Plunge.
Yeah,
Shout out
thanks
to
so
you,
much.
mate.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, my guy.